Weird. Yeah. Well, if you remind me before next session, I'll look into it. Am I live? Yeah, I'm voice live. Yeah, I don't have to warn myself. All right, cool. But it sounds like nobody else has anything to say, which is weird. So I guess you guys can go voice live too.
Clips, but I do have a small, very short story. But this can be shared on air.
It is now on air. Or
all right, great.
What is?
Yeah, we
air?
are voice live.
We're on the internet.
Whatever.
Do we call internet air?
Yeah.
Well, it's on the air because it was airwaves.
It was
radio from radio times.
yeah,
internet's
radio
on the
waves.
ground.
It don't matter.
Or in the satellites.
Oh, depends.
The point
Mine's on
is,
satellite, so.
That I almost hit a skunk with my car the other day, and I narrowly missed it, but it sprayed my car.
Oh.
So my car smells awful.
Oh,
no.
Yeah. It's not great.
I was worried you were going to say you hit a car. I was like, is the car okay?
Yeah.
Because, man, skunks, like, it's like raccoons at the top, And it's like possums, armadillos, then skunks.
What is this tier list?
Yeah.
Yes.
One of my favorite
You
animals
just started
to see at
naming
work.
animals. Okay.
Your favorite animals to see at work? Is that what you said?
Yes.
That's funny.
Because I see raccoons all the time, and they're hopping out of dumpsters, and they always, they jump out of the dumpster, and they go and look at me, like, oh, shit, and then run off.
You just started naming
The possums
animals.
are just like, shit. The armadillo that's there, the armadillo, I could come up to and pet them. I don't, because armadillos can carry leprosy.
Yeah.
That's why they're so far
And
down on the
ticks,
list.
so many other things.
Because they're lepers, potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's chill. He just is sitting in the grass, just eating whatever he eats, roots or something. I don't know, bugs. And I go up to him and was like, "Hey," and he kind of stops and lights person, and goes back to eating.
have we cured leprosy? Is that did it just stop happening after dodge that bullet? Or
I think we started washing our hands more.
No. I mean, there is a legitimate not case, but doctors that are specific for leprosy and such. It's still a thing that technically happens, but
have we cured it?
It is a curable disease.
It's not eradicated.
It has a multi-drug therapy process of a couple things that they have specifically for leprosy. So if it shows up, they can treat you. They can most likely cure you of it as long as they catch it in time. But we haven't eradicated it. It's not like polio, which we have a vaccine for, so no one gets polio anymore. Leprosy you can still get. They just treat it once you get it.
Although rare, leprosy still
this
exists today. According to the World Health Organization, approximately 208,000 people have leprosy, Hansen's disease, around the globe, with most cases found in Asia and Africa. In the United States, about 100 people receive a leprosy, Hansen's disease, diagnosis every year.
Small numbers.
Leprosy is a curable disease.
There's a lot of
I know this because I was rewatching Monk the other day, and I'm like, oh, this episode's the one with the leper. And they went over that process, and I'm like, right.
We were talking about armadillos. This is why. That's what happened.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you autocorrected or not. I'm impressed you spelled leprosy correctly, because I definitely did not.
Oh, yeah. I don't. That's one of the ones I get, I guess.
For some
leprosy.
reason, just
know how to spell that one.
It's not even like it's letters in my head. It's just the shape of the word is just imprinted. Probably just from growing up Baptist or whatever. You just see the word in the Bible enough.
There's a lot of leprosy in the Bible. There's a lot of leprosy.
Oh God, what movie is it with the guy with the golden mask who's like a king or something that has leprosy?
I know what you're talking about.
I know that's real
big.
About. Yeah,
that sounds really familiar.
I know what you're talking about, but I think we've had this exact discussion before. Not on air.
Sure we have.
Or whatever.
Kingdom of Heaven.
Yeah, we have. It was in Tyrant's Fall, because you guys were talking about the prince.
Yep. Because that's the first thing I thought of was the Prince and Tyrant spell.
Well, my brain was like trying to roll back like 3 fucking years or however long that's gone.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. It's been a while. That's funny.
Kingdom of Heaven, I think.
I just said
that's
that.
what he said. That.
Oh, okay.
Can you only read or listen? Is that what happens with those
When I'm
times?
trying to spell words correctly, yes. Because I am saying them in my head, blocking it.
Is it lar leprosy for you, by the way?
Lar leprosy.
Lar leprosy.
The lar leprosy.
Sir, your Pokemon has an incurable disease. Lar leprosy. He now will ferry people from island to island. He will grow a large shell. But it's a Machamp. Yeah. He's gonna breaststroke the whole way.
So what you're telling me is he can learn surf now.
That's how we got Surfing Pikachu. Didn't you know?
Got it called lar leprosy? Is that what happens?
Yeah, the distinct blue eyes.
Should we go?
Is
Blue
lar
like a
leprosy a curable disease? Sure, we're face live now. Is lar leprosy a curable disease? Why would we cure this?
Yeah, you just teach him surf. My Miltank has it. It's fine.
What if the
fact that
Pokemon doesn't want to
Miltank
shell?
can
What
learn
Pokemon doesn't
surf,
want to
by
shell?
the way, is weird. I've never seen a cow swim. I'm sure they can, but I've never seen a cow swim.
Not very well, but they can. I've seen them.
Man.
Having ponds and cows growing
Yeah,
up.
no, that's what I'm saying. I know they can. I've just never seen it happen.
The issue is
Oh,
These are
Denonzo
real
did
stream?
their first stream today.
Oh,
What a
nice.
stream, bro.
Sick.
Hopefully it wasn't one of the games I recommended.
I think they would have. I think he would have said that he did his last stream today. If that was the case, they would both
Stream.
technically be true.
Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation 2. The premiere free to play. No.
Game that
I have
takes
a hard
forever to
for
find
today.
a match on, and you would have to fill
Yeah.
a lot of time while you're trying to be in the match finder.
Oh, Devil May Cry. That's a good one.
Ooh, yeah, DMC 4. That was a good game. It was a good game.
I like
Very
it.
active.
I still need to actually play through those games. I need to just sit
I'm
down and
I'm bad
play.
at those games. I just
Boots game.
I get
I
hyped
know.
up on mash buttons. Yeah.
I know I'm bad. I legitimately, the first time I tried to play the first one, I quit because I could not jump high enough to get up the tower. And it's like, how do I do this? I'm pushing the button. There's nothing to jump on except here.
Oh
So-
yeah, DMC 1. The platforming was really bad, but
Yes,
Game was
the
so good.
platforming was bad in that game, but it was a good game otherwise. In that, like,
Yeah.
the fight mechanics were great.
One of my PlayStation friends, Brandon, bought. He had Dragon's Dogma 2 on PC, but he bought it for PS5 because it runs better on his PS5 than it does his computer. And he's like, "Dude, your pawn is carrying me." Like through a lot of stuff. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm like level 40 something." It happens, and then I'm like, "It's like my buddy Keegan's character, who's a mage, carries me a lot." And I was like, how's she doing anyway? Oh, she's like level 70. Nice, let's go. Carry me more.
yeah.
I did have that bad
high
thing
levels.
though, because Ghost, my buddy Ghost, also has a mage pawn. So I had 2 mage pawns. And I was the Spellblade guy, the Twin Blade spellcaster thing.
Yeah.
So there wasn't a lot of physical damage being done.
Yeah. I'm trying to. There was a. Is it the? It's those freaking big rock dudes that really sucks when you're like primarily magic. Or, oh, we just can't kill this unless I want to spend 2 hours on this fight. But
I did like, why did I quit playing this as I was playing it? Then I found a Drake, and it took me 30 minutes to die. Because I'm like, no, I'm not running away. I'm not running away. Got it down to 2 health pips, or like a health pip and its health bar, and it kept flying up in the air, slamming, and then casting meteor over and over again.
Strong ones, damn.
Yeah, it was just slam, slam, and then like my character was like staggered getting up, and it would start casting meteor, and I'm like, oh god, I gotta run, and then would slam some more as I would run up to try and attack it, and then so on and so forth. And I was like, I died, and I was like, cool, run in the opposite direction.
Yeah,
like,
it's a dope
I'm gonna-
game. Like,
yeah, it's super fun, but
they did a lot of good.
frustrating sometimes.
Yeah, and I don't like some of the, like, I'll call them nerfs. Some of the nerfs they made to the vocations, and like the config of only having, you have like your vocation skill, and then you have like just 3 of your chosen ones instead of having just like a button that you use to toggle between certain ones. So you have like you technically have less abilities.
Yeah,
it's kind of lame. And like magic just got the hardest nerf. Just in general, spellcasting got the hardest nerf.
For the dual blade guy, you can cast a shield on yourself and your team.
Oh yeah,
that
dude,
just prevents damage happening. It
breaks the game. That's what I was telling you about. Yeah,
holy shit,
that breaks
such
the
a
game.
good skill.
Mm-hmm.
Once I got the one that cast out on everybody, I just messed up. Fought one of the little, for lack of better terms, dragon with leprosy, bringing it back, and just messed it up, dude. It was like, can't you breathe fire? Nope, I'm here, bitch.
Basically, you get a move where you do like a cool spin, and then like it does a pulse, and then you and all your party have like, you get to take just one free hit that doesn't hurt you. And you
it lasts a certain period of time.
It doesn't. It has a threshold.
Oh, it doesn't.
It has a threshold. Yeah, like once you get further and shit starts doing stupid ass damage, it's like it's one hit, but it's still one free hit.
Yeah,
like which is invaluable. But either way, that's Dragon's Dogma 2 for anybody who's wondering. Fun game, play it.
Good.
So
in my
so
head, I thought you were talking about an entirely different game, and I'm like, I don't remember these in that game. But
I mean, could have been talking about Elden Ring in theory, because it also has the dual blade thing.
Yeah,
I don't use that.
One thing that helps prevent damage, but
yeah.
Let me fix this because it's moving. There we go. So let's jump back in here, y'all. Since we're on a bit of a cliffhanger last time. A cliffhanger where you have
Snell pole is up.
You've run into possibly the least grateful homeless person there has ever been.
He lied about it.
Not only did it turn out he's not homeless, he's rich. And he's holding your friends hostage and threatening to blow up your house. Any one of those things would be pretty fucking ungrateful. But like all of them together, I think I can comfortably say least grateful dude. Like real fucked up.
Yeah, what a jerk.
But yeah, so he wants he wants the name of the nice goddess lady that Sam met, and he doesn't. He to be fair, he presumes that is what he's after. He can't technically know it for sure because it is in the Hollow Archive, but he's hinted at the fact that whatever group he's a part of outside of Modric have some measurements to be able to tell when something is missing, and this is the only thing that makes sense in this situation. So he wants that, and ungrateful as he is, he offers you a pretty good deal. You know, he's like, look, I do a lot for Modric. I'm one of their key components in, you know, their different victories throughout their business deals and in life. And if you give me this one thing, not only do you and your friends live, but I will leave their service forever. You will never hear of me again. Which is kind of nice. You know, like, I think it's a pretty solid deal. But it kind of seemed like you guys weren't going for it. So we like took a pause and like waited a week. But like in game, y'all are just like kind of sitting there thinking. So we're gonna pull back into that while you're sitting there thinking and talking to each other and be like, eh. So yeah, let's pull back in. Molly, you are playing the part of Lamia, who is very hungry right now.
And upset.
Sure. And
angry, one might say.
Hangry indeed. Dave, aka Hyperphase, you are playing the part of Eli, who's quite sleepy, maybe a bit cranky.
Yeah.
He's not being rained on because it's not raining in this like immediate area, so that's something. But his feet kind of hurt, so that's cool. Panda, you're playing the part of Mr. Good Old Sam Goodbean, who is possibly at a moral crossroads at the moment.
I thought you were going to say on crack.
And,
that works.
Men's hats.
So yeah, and he's moving across that crossroads at a surprising speed, itching his neck occasionally. Nobody really knows why.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
So yes, we'll cut back in. Back to you guys. I actually can put you on a map over here, if you like, or something.
See, I voted for. Donazzo said that he voted for Sam today on the snail poll. I voted for the DM because I want him to get the most ones.
That's
Man,
fair.
I'm tempted to vote for myself after last night.
Bro, I would not blame you. But again, I think you're going to roll decent today, and that's why you rolled all those ones yesterday.
Yeah. You keep telling yourself that. I bet 20,000 that I would roll the most ones.
Ugh.
No, not quite.
So
There you go. Yeah, there it is. Now they can see you.
Sweet. Yeah. I
That
only
shit too
rolled
far.
ones when it was important to do. It felt like.
Yeah, cool.
There it is.
So back to you guys.
Chickens.
How do you proceed? Yeah, chickens.
Well, I've got a handy dandy business card given to us from one of Mashani's agents that we met many sessions ago, who had like a crow head and showed up in the tent, just kind of out of nowhere. So I think that I am going to try and take that out and use it to summon that agent here.
Okay. You think you're gonna do that, or you're doing that? Just be
No,
explicit.
I'm going to do that, to be explicit. However, Alami, I think you had some questions you wanted to ask this guy, and if you could get him talking while I do this, so that I at least don't just like, I don't know,
Okay.
reach
Well,
into my
then-
pocket and have him immediately attempt to murder everybody because I'm reaching into my pocket and I'm a sorcerer.
Well, yeah, Lamia did want to ask, like, why do you want this name anyway?
Consider them personal reasons.
Well, what's so personal about knowing a name for you?
Why would I tell you that?
Because I asked.
Congratulations. He leaves it at that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Most of the
Well-
people seeking her name or seeking this goddess in particular is seeking to harm her. Is that your goal as well?
Again, I see no particular reason to share my motives with you.
Well, you could lie and say, like, if you do intend harm, you could obviously lie and say, no, you don't intend harm, and that would sway us a little bit.
It would, wouldn't it? But would you believe me either way?
That's what I thought. No, my slider.
You haven't been very honest and forthcoming.
I've been a mix of both. It's how one maintains the ability to interact. Can't be all lies, can it?
Oh yeah, the best lies are told from little bits of truth.
Sorry, it's like just very like just the sleight of hand check.
I
it's
do
not a good
hope
one.
you're not trying to distract me with this idle conversation. Whatever that card is. I sure hope it's not too surprising, whatever it does.
I don't think we
Put
want
my
to hire
fingers
this
to
guy.
slip.
I hold the card out in front of me. Show that it is not a weapon. It's a card.
Yeah, it's an Egyptian god card.
Oh my
Birdhead
god,
man.
shut up.
I've been thinking it the whole time. I had to get it out. Okay, like
All right, fair enough.
I challenge you to a children's card game for the fate of everyone. I don't have a Millennium Puzzle though.
Hmm. You have a
It's
weird
back
shadow
at the-
thing though,
You
Yes.
do.
from the Shadow Realm.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah.
say the weird thing that fits inside the stuff that it's not supposed to. That's back at the office. So I left my Millennium Puzzle over there.
I did find a giant gold coin, which is very Millennium item based. I think.
True. So you hold
Yeah,
up
it's
the
a
card
jolting. Yeah,
and
go on.
show it's not a weapon. And he says, "What good's a business card going to do you here? You hoping I hire you in the future?"
Not my card.
I mean, we are always kind of looking for work, but I don't think.
I mean, that is true.
He's he's a bit too far away to be able to read it, but he could definitely see it.
Speaking of, I don't remember how this was used. Don't I just read it to get the guy to show up?
Yeah, but you get.
Okay.
But it's technically it's a spell trigger, so you do have to read it out. You can't just like mentally. You have to read it out loud.
Yeah, I will say that's all right. Here, I'll read it. And I go to read it.
Oh.
Are you trying to conceal that it's going to do something, or
Oh yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna have to roll bluff.
okay, yeah, give me a bluff.
Yep. Okay. God bless America. Why do I think I
Well,
can
there's-
do things?
Okay. Eli is
Why
winning the
do
snail
I
poll right
think
now.
I can do things.
Dave, can you just real quick, just roll like 10 d20s, just real quick.
Let's see how many are ones. These don't count towards the snails.
No,
Snail
No,
no.
these don't count. These are just because we literally played a game yesterday, and he couldn't roll above a 3. And so I'm
Yep.
just trying to see.
There's
Are there
two
numbers?
twos,
Okay.
2 8.
There's like 2 18s in there.
A 10,
There's
an
other
11,
numbers.
a 6, a 3, an 8, a 13.
It
Yeah.
really seems to be avoiding the middle numbers. for the
Yeah,
most
2
part.
11, 2 3, 18, 13, 10.
That's
8, 6.
wild.
They're
Okay,
low.
well,
That's not a great
Anyway.
spread, but you know what?
No.
You got rid of. You know what? Yeah, we did that. That's a thing that happened now.
yep.
I did
So,
roll under average, though. I just want to put that
You
up.
definitely rolled under average, yeah. Yeah, like
So,
pretty clearly. Oof. So yeah, Eli, you go to start reading, like you turn it back over to look at it, and it wasn't there before. Okay, but when you turn it back over, somehow there's a snail on the card, and you can't read it. Like you start because like you get to like the first letter, you're like, wait, what the?
I'll do that like where I flick it to try and get the snail off, because obviously it sticks, so you can't just be
Yeah.
like, shoo, shoo. It's like, wah, wah.
And in that bit of hesitation, she goes, no, let's not go reciting any magic words, shall we? In fact, maybe go ahead and pocket that. That's of course up to
In
you.
my fancy pocket, the one that's, because this is the pickpocket's cloak, or the thieves' cloak, so I can quick draw it.
Okay. Just slide it back into your pocket.
Look,
There we go. Now you can make a more level-headed decision, I hope.
a little right angle head over there. Real level headed.
Gosh. You did not
Look, even if
say
we
that.
wanted to give you this name, which thinking about it, we can't right now because nobody knows it at the moment.
Right. It's
Right.
kind of hidden information even from myself.
Interesting. I know of a few tricks that can accomplish that. When will you have the information?
Tomorrow morning?
Interesting, I believe you. Probably in your best interest to keep with the truths. tomorrow morning. And it's going to be who that learns it. You? Looks at you, Eli.
Yeah. I raise my hand, kind of like the yo.
Excellent. That gives me an idea. That means I only need you. But obviously, I also need your cooperation. So let's do a bit of an exchange. That one stays with me. I'm sure you won't mind us using your facilities here, Sam. Briefly, just overnight.
No, I do mind.
How unfortunate. We'll use them anyway. The good news is, I'll give you the others that are in there in exchange.
I'll take that deal.
Having all of them is a
Sam
bit
looks at
cluttered.
Lamia will frown, but like nod towards Eli.
There's another bit to it, of course, because I can't have you all charging over here trying to attack me just because you get your friends back. So, I'm going to need you to wear these. He pulls out of his kind of rote, like this like tattered poncho that he's got on. What looks like necklaces with bells at the end of them. Pitches them over there. They kind of scatter along the ground. There's just two of them. They kind of like jingle as they roll. He says, "Those will alert me if you remove them, or if you come within a certain distance, and it's purely mental. So, covering them in fluff or feathers or whatever other things you can think of won't particularly help you.
Well, that's an
I'll need
trick.
you two to wear those, so that I know if you decide to do something stupid."
Sorry, I'm just trying to think for a second. Not Lamia would go ahead and grab it and put it on herself. She doesn't care, but myself, I'm thinking of something.
Do I need one of those?
Oh no, I'll have a pretty good idea of where you are.
Well, I mean, okay.
Look, I know it's real bad for Eli.
He
Sorry.
smiles and says,
Yeah.
I have a different accessory for you.
Sam
Fair
just-
enough.
No, so go away.
Thank you.
Eli just like, okay, goes to sleep, doesn't do the thing to like
Exactly.
Oh
son of a
god.
bitch.
Trade one problem for another, right there.
Yeah. But hey,
Like, oh, he's not here anymore.
That's like the definition of horse trading, but whatever.
screw this guy in particular, like
Your freaking master's just
Wait,
like, oh, I didn't think you were coming back. Like, what? Hold on.
we can't rely on that, but still, that would be pretty funny. Anyway,
I
Are
didn't even
you gonna
mean
grab-
intentionally? That just might happen.
right? Are you gonna grab the necklace, Sam?
Sam is just staring at him. He's kind of wishing he had Cyclops powers, but he doesn't know who that is. I could just like, yeah.
As you're glaring at him,
this-
he says, go ahead. I'll wait.
This won't alert you. I mean, this will alert you tomorrow, likely, but it won't antagonize you if we come back tomorrow morning.
It just means I'll know.
All right, that's fine. I just don't want, I guess, the sudden movement, our movement here, being like, oh, okay, I guess I will just blow up this cabin or something. I don't know you very well.
Hey, I don't have insurance yet, so calm down with that.
I'm not sure of all of the amateurs you've dealt with before, but I assure you I've done this more than once. Being too jumpy doesn't make for good business.
Oh, that's an excellent point, which is why I'm so keen to make this deal with you, because despite the fact you might not be a trustworthy fellow, you're at least a competent one.
Thank you. Samuel, you're going to want to put that on. We don't get anywhere without it.
The Cataplepus, is that a monster or is that like an
Oh, that's a monster.
It's a
baby.
monster.
It's not an
Absolutely
animal.
a monster.
I just want to check. You know, just
Catoblepas.
Catoblepas, yeah.
I don't know how to say that name.
Cattleman. What the hell
Oh,
am I?
will you allow
I like Catoblepas.
Sam to let out his chickens? Because you said that they'd be okay if they got out after, I guess, this exchange is complete.
Just as soon as everything is secure for the rest of this deal to go through. Absolutely.
All right.
We are waiting on you, Mr. Goodbean. Or are you going to let your emotions get in the way?
I'm on some really strong medicine right now.
That's
It sounded like I was gonna have a follow-up. He doesn't. He's just like holding the bell, like squeezing the ever-loving shit out of it.
That makes it seem like Sam's been standing over here just like watching like dragons fly through the sky and like like things are just changing colors and he's like, we're waiting on you. I want some strong medicine. Like, what just
That
happened?
is 100% how that sounded. Oh, that's funny. Oh man. Oh
Fuck.
gosh, that was really good.
Okay, so you say that and you just don't say anything else.
Yeah, and this necklace bell thing.
Mhm.
Is it possible to remove the bell from the necklace, or like having looked at it?
Possible?
Is there a way
Yes.
I could tamper with it?
Possible? Yes.
Okay.
But you don't really know anything about magic item creation. You know about magic
Okay.
itself, but like,
Yeah.
I can't really
Yeah.
give you a lot of details on it.
Okay. Normally bells are for the ones that stray from the flock, but okay, I'll put it on.
You put it on. Cool.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay. See, was that so difficult? Now, for you, Eli, we'll consider you our honored guest. Who pulls out a pair of manacles and tosses those over to you. Just on the wrists, please.
I quickly just put them on. Much with the same flair and showmanship that an escape artist puts on manacles.
See, you snap one on, and as soon as you put the one on, the other immediately snaps around the other wrist, and they clamp down. So it's uncomfortable. It's not like painful. It's just like, oh, that's a little tight.
Mm-hmm.
But you can immediately feel this like this draining sensation. Like you're already tired. It feels like you just got hit with like almost like an adrenal crash, and you actually feel sick as your sorcerer's powers are suppressed.
Interesting. Okay. Can I take a nap now?
In due time. Now, as long as no one's trying anything funny, please approach. We'll get you nice and secure in the building. We'll let the others out. And we'll just make sure your friends take their leave when they're done with their little task. And all will be well.
All right.
So you move over there?
Yep. Just
Alright.
walk slowly across.
Walk over what used to be the burn pile. Just like a few leaves and stuff over there now.
Yeah, I haven't got a big metal barrel yet. Pure redneck country boy thing. Yeah, the burn barrel. No, we just have a burn pit.
He like kind of beckons you on to like come up to the door, and you see him just kind of kick against the wall behind him. You can hear the lock on the door disengage. So he's got some other trick that does that.
Alrighty.
And then he just kind of motions like past himself. Says, should be doable even with the manacles. And then you're free to take a seat.
You're free to take our friends yet?
You will be. Once he's secure.
You mind if I check on my chickens? Yeah.
I do. Patience, Samuel.
Twitch.
Yes, patience. Like, been here for fucking 4 days, dude. What are you talking about?
Lamia gives Sam a back rub.
No. Sam's stressed.
Yeah, I know.
This is a weird thing. Can we
Eli
clear
makes
the
it insane.
dice from the camera?
No. Yeah, fine.
Okay. There are a lot of dice on screen at the moment.
Good God.
Could wish
Okay.
cause a mass extinction of lesser beings such as insects or chickens?
I mean, it could. You just have to phrase it correctly.
What? No, it can't. That's way stronger than even just a 9th level spell. Extinction? Yeah, no. Roll 20. What are you doing? What's with this error? Huh?
What is roll 20?
Knock it off. Get that error off the screen. Give me an error.
Error.
Okay, it went away. Don't listen to them, denote. So the answer is no, it cannot. It is not nearly that. Yeah, like things that like affect the whole world is when you get into like 10th and beyond, which don't really exist anymore. There's a whole reason.
Piece
for
of
that.
lore for the
Blame
Stark
Tarsus
Night.
in D&D.
Actually, the reason the Stark Night happened is somebody made a wish for all spiders to be gone.
No, but
So there's never going to be a spider in this campaign.
I wanted spiders to all be gone. They would just be fucking gone. All right.
I thought that's why we haven't seen spiders. No, I'm joking.
It depends on how endangered, Ellie. Like, if you're talking like, oh, there's only like 1,000 of these left, still no. If it's like there's like 7, then yeah, it's killing 7 creatures, absolutely. That is my interpretation. It is the correct interpretation, but it's just mine.
so Eli's dragged into the house.
Eli goes into the house.
I walked under my own power.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he got to walk. And he goes inside and takes a seat. And the dude says he says, "Good. Now wait here. I'll be brief." And he very quickly goes inside. So you see him walk past you. There's a door that gets unlocked. Sam catches fire outside.
What else is new?
It's purple for some reason.
Fire?
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Sam's hallucinating. Coughs are purple.
Eli, you can hear him open a door.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "You're free to go. Be quick and don't try anything." And then you can hear Dave on the inside just like, dude, what about him? We're not gonna be able to lift him. And he says, "Well, I suppose you should do your best, shouldn't you?" Oh, okay. And then you can hear like the language switch as he talks to Ishla. And then there's like, you can hear the sounds of some very serious effort and like boots scraping. And just, I don't think we can get him. All right, leave. I'll take care of it. And
He's
then you see Dave come out with Ishla. They both look okay.
The token.
You forgot about the token? Yeah.
Yep,
They both look they both look okay. Let me bring it over here. They look a little haggard. Like kind of mussy hair, some like scrapes and whatnot, but they look in good health. And as soon as he sees you, he was like, "Oh no, I'm really sorry." And then the other guy's just like, "Leave. You don't have time to talk." And he just whispers, "Sorry." You can see he's got like a bag, and you can tell just by the way the bag is moving that that's where the homunculus is. Bag is like tied. It's got like multiple knots tied around it, and you can see the tail that has poked out of the bag is just like kind of going ballistic.
Nice.
So he's gonna
I
hold
give
that
him my
end away
most
from him.
winningest smile, by the way, that I can manage. You know, the most reassuring like look I can give somebody.
He looks absolutely horrified. Despite that, he's worried. Ishla gives you
Rightfully so.
She returns your smile
Yeah,
as
that's
they
good.
walk out, and then you see the guy with Varbrong like draped over his shoulders, just like walking through the hallway. Way easier than it looks like he should be able to do that. Like
Man,
it's not like
I
it's
mean, anybody
easy.
lifted him.
It's not easy, but it's just like, oh, you what? Like that shouldn't be possible.
Yeah, you should not be able to do that.
So he's having a bit of it's taking a bit of effort.
Yeah, Lummy will just like, hey, do you mind if I help?
He's inside.
You don't see it. He's inside.
Oh, he's inside. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. But then you see the door open, and you can see the form of the guy, and like ducks down. Oh, damn Otherok! And he finally gets him out. A moment. Okay. I want him off the porch. I've got to take him off the porch, don't I? He lifts him again. Goes down the stairs. And it's about here. And then he lays Varbrong down, who appears to be asleep, like just completely unconscious. He's still breathing. You can see just because his chest is so big. You can see, like, inhale,
Good.
and then like very slow exhale. And very like you can tell just because he's so large. He sets him down and says, "All right, you two, move!" And they hop off the thing very quickly. And they will run over to you two. He's like, "Good. All right." He like goes back, hops up here, closes the door back. It says, "Now you may free your chickens."
Sam instead.
What about the guard?
Good.
Is she a friend of yours?
She may as well be.
We took a job to come out here and find her, so.
I don't see why that would be part of the deal. Am I not allowed to have an additional hostage? Well, by law, of course not, but we're outside of that, aren't we?
Currently holding my property and one of our dear friends.
Okay, Sam. Well, but guards are coming to look for her. That's one of the reasons why we were hired to find her. So technically we could just tell, hey, they're right here. So...
You certainly may. That would be your choice. I mean, I'm sure you trust Eli to protect himself, but I wouldn't think you'd do anything so rash while his life is in danger, would you?
Well, you can't get the information from him if he dies.
I also can't get it if I'm dead. Rest assured, if this goes south, I will cut his throat. I will sever each and every one of his tendons, and I will leave him in the basement to drown. And I'll stand by to watch to make sure he expires.
Is there still water in the basement?
I thought
A bit, actually. He calls back into the house. He says, once it becomes clear that I won't get what I want, I can't say I'm enlightened enough to just allow others to get what they want. You want me to succeed because you want Eli to.
Oh, so you're petty.
Sam.
That is one word for it.
Anyway, I'm just saying as a suggestion that, hey, the guards won't come potentially looking if the guard is brought back to, the town. And then you only have to worry about us and our necklaces that you let us have getting here before tomorrow morning.
I would have to make sure she can't say anything. Is that what you want?
Well, no, I don't want her muted. I mean, I don't know what she's been through, and
if she goes back, there's nothing to prevent her from also bringing the guards out here. In fact, her duty likely will compel her to do so because there's another hostage.
Or we just tell her I'm not a hostage. It's that simple, mate. I'm here of my own free will anyways.
Either way, she was also kidnapped. She's going to have plenty of reasons to want to say that, oh, look, there's some guy out there pretending to be homeless in a rather cozy cottage, but he's actually evil. Please go and arrest him.
I'm surprised you didn't blindfold her.
And put a bag over her head. I have a quick question for DM for Sam's knowledge.
Go ahead.
Does House Modric have a representative in town?
Not that you know of. Not that it's like always local. You'd have to go and ask when you get back to town. He says,
Look,
besides,
now I'm at the point
ways.
of no, fuck this guy. I'm gonna go talk to his boss, even though I hate his boss.
One of his bosses.
To your boss.
Hey, I'm being petty. Who are you? I'm being petty. I'm telling.
Hi, it's me, Sam Petty. No way.
Yeah, but
she's been unconscious.
There are ways to be able to tell, even if one's blindfolded. She could have been pretending to be unconscious. She could lead people back to the last place she remembers. They can follow a scent. There are so many variables that disappear if I just don't give her to you, or if I make sure she can't speak.
Okay, then I guess the best way would be just to keep her here.
Unless you'd like to take the risk.
I don't want you, slicing her throat to make her silent, and I don't want her to just tell and the guards just come out here and you do whatever you do.
He shrugs. If you say so. I mean, if you'd like to, I'll give her to you, but she's a risk. By all means, take her if you think you can convince her to act on your behalf and to your betterment. But if she brings the guards out here and things get difficult, well...
So obviously I can hear them, but I'll just shout out and be like, listen, just come back for both of us when this is done. It's not gonna do anything. Right.
I mean, I don't really know what else I can do here, so I guess not.
Okay. See you guys tomorrow. Hopefully.
Sam's gonna talk to Ishla and Dave.
Did you already let your chickens out?
Not yet. Because my first concern was with them. Weirdly enough.
Actually, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I need just right now, because while I'm thinking about, hey, do you mind if I grab my bag? That's my bag right there that he had been playing with.
You have to keep that in mind, because this is before you'd have a chance to say that. So you have to keep that in mind. Sorry, go ahead, Sam.
I want to hear what Sam has to say now.
Did he give y'all anything to eat, drink?
Just rations. Some
Nothing
dry
weird tasting
rations.
about him?
I don't think so. Looks at Ishla, she shakes her head.
Did he talk at all while he was in there?
Yeah, very polite. Wouldn't really answer many questions about himself or his plans. We heard the plans the same times you did.
Okay. I'm gonna go check on my chickens. Y'all stay here. Yeah, I'm gonna mosey.
You start heading over there. When you ask about your bag.
Yes.
You got a bag in there?
No, the pouch of the treasury that he was
the
playing
one that
with.
he took. Give me a diplomacy check.
Fuck! Okay.
Roll 20, what are you doing?
Can I get a bid now?
My internet's being slow, I guess.
Oh.
Roll 20's also been being odd lately.
Oh, a 6! Lamia. Wow.
That's also
Oh, hey, do you mind if I roll? No, he's hostile toward us. Me even potentially getting a 10 would do nothing.
Maybe it would. He isn't acting hostile.
Yeah, he seemed quite amenable and agreeable.
Oh yeah. Do you
despite
guys
the fact that he's evil.
Is it okay if I roll a luck die then?
Go for it. Look. We have like 1 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
By 1 million, he means 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that is
luck
a lot.
die. That's like 1 million.
Yeah, I'm just.
I mean, yeah.
Giving an actual number.
So, you say that, and then he smiles and goes, of course. I've just been fidgeting with it after all. He tosses it all the way over to you.
Maybe
Wonderful.
being nice to him improved his attitude.
Is all the money gone?
You check it.
I won't check
it. It's more than a visual check. You'd have to like dump it out. Yeah.
Okay, no, I'll check it later. I'm more concerned of getting the hell out of here.
It'd be way funnier if you start counting it.
Yeah. 1,
oh,
2.
She will go to grab. For Brong though.
Okay.
My chicken's dead.
You saw that list of names, right?
Oh boy. But the ones that I made so far. What are they? Oh, they're higher than I thought. No, where the hell are the names?
They're on like a deer or something weird.
Yeah, Cooper, Margaret, R.I.P., Popeye, the Colonel, Boop are the ones I have at the moment.
Okay.
The Colonel. Anyways.
And there were
great.
Was it 1 dozen?
I had 15. 15 minus Margaret now. So 14.
So 14 chickens. That's what I thought. Okay. Just making sure my number here was accurate. Okay. Well. They have to make checks. It's a straight constitution check. It's literally pass or fail. Because they're a bunch of chickens. They're not PCs. I'm not going to give them like a bunch of chances. They beat a 10, they're alive. If they fail, they are not alive. Yeah. So we have 14 checks.
We'll see the unnamed ones will be the first to die. It's easier that way.
Oh no, we're gonna go in order. So,
shit.
Oh boy.
So you tell me if it's one of the unnamed or if it's a named one that you're rolling for.
I'm rolling. Okay, Cooper. Let's go down the list
first. Okay, I will allow you to spend luck on these.
Just a D20.
Yep, just D20 plus their con, which is I think it's just straight up a 10.
Well, of course you will. That's the most sensible way to get us to burn through luck is saving innocent.
I'm gonna double check.
Right?
Look, that's a lot of dice rolls.
It's a lot, yeah. Oh no, they have a +1. They have a +1.
Oh, that's nice. They have a +1.
So 1d20 +1.
I'll also add the one after the fine because I don't want to type a bunch.
But they're his chickens, and we know that they're fun.
Cooper is very alive.
Cooper's like,
Cooper's the most alive.
All right,
he took whatever Sam had. Some of that.
Who'd you say this was?
Is
Popeye. Live. Okay.
the Colonel.
The Cardinal.
The
Colonel's alive.
Colonel's alive.
How I Married an Expert is such a good movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Boop's hella dead.
Boop is deceased.
Oh no.
All right.
Let me add that into my notes. R.I.P. Boop. Oh wait, hold on. That was after the name.
Oh, Eli and Sam are now tied.
For once. Cool.
This seems rigged.
Win this game.
Hey, by the way, you got to roll like 20.
This is the only
still
chance he
win.
has to beat.
I say win. I'll still come in first at being the worst.
I'll go ahead and start ticking these down.
Yeah.
2,
Once you get, is that all the names?
all the names, yeah.
Okay. So we're at 5. So
Who
you have
was
9
the
more
one-
to roll. So just roll 9d20.
Okay. Oh, there's another one.
in there.
1,
There's
2,
another one in
3,
there.
4.
So Sam's in the lead.
So I lost
So
4.
Um,
So are any of those you want to? I don't think you want to roll luck on any of those.
no.
They're all too far. Yeah. So yeah.
I'm getting the
4,
interesting
You lost
disparity,
5.
either real high or
5
real
totally
low.
dead.
So that brings me down to 9 chickens.
You have 9 chickens. And yeah, like as you open it up, and then Cooper comes bursting out all of a sudden, followed quickly by the Colonel and Popeye. You can smell this this very intense, like bitter kind of acrid scent with just like this hint of sweetness underneath it. But it kind of hits your throat like, oh, like you have to turn kind of cough for a second as this very faint translucent smoke wafts up out of the chicken coop. And then yeah, you can see 9 of them make it out. There's 5 that they're either unconscious or dead. And by the time you get a chance to check on them and such, they're not breathing. I'm pretty sure they're gone.
But they're not coming back as zombies, right?
No,
Not yet.
You cured that.
Yeah, we did sanctify.
We did
Sadly.
sanctify the ground.
We didn't.
But also, if you
I would have
really
thrown
wanna
them in the
make sure
house.
they don't come back as zombies, you just cook them.
Hey, you should eat these. You should take them inside and leave them unattended
Really, you burn
overnight.
is more of what I meant.
Detect
actually
magic.
love them, but
Why is there necromancy on that chicken leg? Who would enchant a chicken leg?
Ellie asked about what about Kane? So apparently that may have been one of the named chickens.
No,
Oh.
I don't think we ever named one Kane. I know
Slim,
we're naming them after
Dave, and
after
Cade.
chicken places.
Were you
Yeah.
just
Slim Dave.
Name one church. You
Slim
know,
Chickens.
Slim
Yeah,
Slim
Slim
Church.
Chickens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just name after chicken restaurant.
Church.
Yeah, exactly.
just church? Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
there's-
just church.
So you lost 5,
Yeah.
which that DC was going to start going up. With any more delays, I was going to start taking it upward because, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna collect the dead chickens and take them over to the burn pile. Unless he tries to stop me from doing anything.
Nope.
So, boop, boop, boop.
Lamia stares almost wantingly, but then she just
No.
makes sure Verbrong's steadied off on her and nope, not looking. That's not food. Nope. It's a dead body.
Oh, sorry, I guess I should ask this before I moved away from it. Is there a thing in the pen that's giving off this acrid, like a pot or pouch?
You find what looks like a broken some kind of ceramic container that it's mostly
So it's
shattered.
spilled everywhere then. Okay.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
don't see any liquid or anything. You can see there's kind of a dusty sort of whitish residue on the inside. But there's no liquid or anything. Whatever it is dissolved into the air, what the fuck is the word? Evaporated. So
Now it's going to require a different kind of cleaning or rain whenever it rains again. But I think this has a top on it, so it's a whole deal.
yeah.
I don't know, was there enough dry brush in this burn pit to get it going? Or is it, like, burnt up?
When you get over there, you can see that it looks like there's a bit more than you originally gathered. Like when you were trying to like kind of rebuild it slowly, there's like a bit more like someone else has like pulled some together. Maybe Varbrong did. So there is enough now, yeah.
I'll go to, like, I'm gonna light it. Unless he stops me.
He does not. He just watches.
Okay, and I'll burn it. Or start it up and just assume it's gonna do its thing. I'm not gonna, like, stand here and watch it. Now, mind you, I did have the thought of, like, oh, this bell alerts if we get close. What if I never leave? What if I just, like, stay in a tree the whole time? You know?
He'll know
but
you didn't leave.
not. Yeah.
That's part of it.
No, I thought it was if you get close, it lets you know.
You are close.
I know, but I don't know. I thought it was like a threshold type thing. Like, cross over this line, a bell goes off. Not the bell's constantly going off, you know?
Yeah.
You were thinking like the automatic bell ringers when you like walk into a store that bing bong.
Yeah.
Not the ones at Walgreens where when you stand there it goes bing bong the whole time.
Yeah. Not a motion detector, but a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God. One down in a burning ring of fire. Chickens went up. No. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Please, estate of Johnny Cash, don't sue us for talking about chickens.
So you get your chickens freed, you get your allies.
It was less than 10 seconds, so I think we're okay.
Also, that's constituted into fair use because it's a parody.
Oh, yeah. And Lamia, you've got Varbrong.
Also, it was not the correct
heavy.
lyrics.
Let's see. Like, you don't... Like, Lamia, you don't think you can carry him all the way back in, like, one go. He's way too heavy.
Oh, no. Yeah, no. She will say, like, Sam, I'll need your help.
All right. Didn't need to actually move over there, but just for
right.
All right, you two keep close. There's things in the woods that are more dangerous than things here.
All right, so you guys leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just calls after you and says, "See you tomorrow."
Maybe.
Bye, everybody.
I mean, I intend to come back tomorrow, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Eli, you're just like sitting at the table.
Yeah. Legit, when I said, "Can I go to sleep now?" that was Eli's real question. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, he points you to the back room where Varbrong and them were. You can see that there's like bedrolls and blankets and stuff back there.
Excellent. Well, it's been real. It's been fun. That's it. Good night. This one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Wow.
Okay. So the rest of these... Eli, are you actually going to try to sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I need to not have super minuses to a bunch of my rolls. I already rolled bad enough.
Right.
Sit there for a while. It takes a bit just because it's not exactly a non-stressful situation. Oh, wait. I forgot. So, Lamia, you did not push to get the guard lady Kalan?
No, she did not.
Because what he's saying is, like, you could take her. He won't slit her throat or anything, but, like, you know, if she causes problems, then that's up to you to deal with.
Yeah, the problem is, I mean, Lamia's not confident enough to be like, no, please don't do your job. Oh, wait. Sorry, give me a second.
We don't have to give her back. We could just keep her prisoner for a day.
Well, no,
that's super immoral, but, like, it's straight up what we...
I was going to say, like, you consider the morals of your own characters. Sorry, go ahead, Molly.
Yeah.
The idea Lamia just had is like, wait, please don't report at least until tomorrow because he has a different hostage. Maybe we could do that as an idea. Yeah, no, yeah, that's something Lamia would have thought about because she's more intelligent than I am. Okay,
You
no,
have to
no, she.
decide if you think that that woman is going to go along with it, though. Is the problem.
Well,
Or
the
if that
reason she
matters,
thinks.
right?
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
because
No, they
in the
kidnapped the
scope of this,
guard. Like,
this is an innocent woman who got kidnapped trying to rescue people, right?
Mhm.
yeah.
Like,
And one of her friends and another guard got killed.
yeah,
Those guards are gonna like, no, we're getting this dude. Like, look at
Yeah.
police in today. Like, like,
Yeah.
These are significantly more ethical individuals.
I mean, yeah, they
But we do know that they like even from the last time is like, hey, whoever bleeds, we bleed together, and our one of our people's bled, so they're taking it very personally. They'll probably want to
As-
fight for him regardless. So
Yeah.
no, okay. Even though Lamia would have had the thought of asking to be like, hey, just hold off for at least a day, she doesn't know the person well enough to be like, nah, they'll hold off because Eli's a victim.
Mhm.
They'll probably want revenge, just like how Sam's super angry right now, and
that is logical.
She's surrounded by so many people being upset who want to do bad things. So no, Lamia would not have pushed.
So you leave her to her fate, is what I'm hearing. That's why I'm posing this as a what are your character's morals? Because I can tell you, me, I'm not gonna let an innocent person. You know what I mean? Like, even if I have someone at risk, like let's say it was like Dave is held captive. We'll just say Dave because his character's sitting there right now.
Yes.
And there's like a lady who tried to like save Bacon or something and got kidnapped instead. And I can choose to bring her at risk of her potentially fucking it up and getting Dave killed, or I can leave her to her fate. I'm gonna take her because I don't want to now face Dave later and be like, "Hey, I let that lady die because I didn't want her to fuck this up."
Right.
That's the moral part of me, knowing that it is a risk, but it's not the logical decision. So you have to decide.
I would push for you to take her as well.
Yeah, but you have to
That's why I was
decide
saying,
which of
just
those
come
is
back
the
and get me
stronger
tomorrow.
force.
It's all fine.
Because it also makes sense to be like, dude, I can't risk like Eli getting killed, and you just have to hope for the best. I'm not saying you're bad, or you or Lami is a bad person for not doing it. I'm just painting the situation.
I am trying to think.
No, I'm going full Shane. I'm shooting that guy in the leg and pushing him to the walkers so I can get the medicine back to save people I like.
A little bit of a reference there for you guys.
Mm-hmm. Watch The Walking Dead. It's good. At least the first two seasons.
Okay. Lamia as a person would want to get her out of there.
Of course. She would want to. She
will ask for it.
Does that push for that? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I told you guys to take
messaging
me. No, it's not me. I don't know why it would be me.
Though, like, I guess
whatever.
As an addendum, maybe, hey, do you have a bag you can put over her head?
Blindness. You can give her blindness.
Hey, undo these manacles real quick. Blind.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
God, awful, no.
I just dismissed the blindness, Leda. Jeez, I wait like 6 hours.
You're manacled.
Yeah, we asked him to manacle me in 6 hours.
You ask him to bring her out, and with a bag over her head.
If he can, yes.
If you need a bag, I got one in the cabinet. It has potatoes in it. Just dump those out.
Okay, I thought you were going to have specifically a kidnapping bag in the closet. Yeah, I have this bag for kidnapping. It's fine. Don't ask any more questions.
I felt bad about kidnapping people because the bag smells, so I put a bunch of rosemary in there so at least it smelled nice.
Why is this itchy? Put rosemary in there so it smelled nice. I'm allergic. Gods.
Oh, gosh.
Not like this.
So, pulls bag would like face is swollen shut.
You can't even pull the bag off. So so you say that, and he says, suppose I could do that. The bag over her head. Did you like her hands bound or anything else like that? It is pretty standard when taking a prisoner.
We're not trying to take her prisoner. We just don't want her to exactly see where she is. I'm assuming she was basically knocked out the entire time. Was she not?
I can attest
they
that
say
she was
that
knocked out
assuming-
when I picked her up. I'll be right.
I'm just the peanut gallery at this point. I'm just being snarky because I can be snarky.
Yeah, you should have gagged me, motherfuckers.
I'll show you.
You found me. You should have gagged me.
I'll make you regret ever taking me hostage by being obnoxious hostage
Fucking
of all
totally.
time.
Oh, you better just kill me.
Yeah,
So good.
it's a little too true.
No, that's a tangent. Hold on. I'm just gonna try to find her a token real quick. I'm not gonna tangent. Fantasy humans. I don't think she's human. I can't remember. She is.
Damn it! I technically know her name, but I don't. I never wrote it. I'm an idiot.
Kalan. K-O-L-A-N.
Kalan, thank you.
Yeah. I usually have just like a bunch of tokens queued up, but they changed how the thing works, and so they're all like weird now.
Ginger ale. It's yummy.
Ooh, yeah, ginger ale's good.
Please sponsor me, ginger ale. Not like a brand, just ginger ale itself. You know how like milk used to just have ads?
Yeah, just big milk.
Yeah, just for ginger ale.
So he comes up, walks over. You can see that she does have a bag over her head. You see her hands are bound. She comes up, she kind of stumbles a little bit, and you can see that her like she doesn't have like armor or anything. She's got like a tunic, some breeches, no shoes, and you can see that there's some blood spattered on like the front of the tunic and kind of on like one of her knees. She like, stumbles a little as she comes out. And he like kind of grabs a hold of her to steady her, cuts the bindings on her hands, and she like immediately turns to try to grab him, and he like puts her in like a quick hold, and he says, enjoy your freedom, watch the first step, and keep moving forward. Releases her, and she kind of like takes a step, and then she tries to like turn on him, but she like steps off the porch and falls. So, she like falls right off the porch because she can't see.
Watch the first step. Yeah.
Sam, could you help her?
No. Yeah.
Okay. Like Lamia looks aghast at you for a second.
Gut check reaction, because that was not Sam. That was Panda's gut check reaction to say no when anybody asks him to do anything as a bit.
No.
No. What? What did you say? I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So you guys
I'm not
try to
moving
run
my
over and
character.
help her as she's like staggering upward. He just kind of smiles down at her. Says, all yours.
Yeah.
And he heads back inside. As soon as you guys get a hold of her, she's kind of struggling a little bit. I'm assuming you say some stuff. She's like, hey, we're getting you out of here, that kind of thing. Or
Yeah, we'll take the bag off as soon as we move away from here.
Bastards. Where are you taking me?
Back to the city.
Yeah.
What? It's like genuine surprise in her voice.
Yeah, we're not bad guys. We this fella kidnapped had some of our friends hostage. I'll tell you more on the way.
Yeah, we'll fill you in on the way.
The ghost of Eli says, I've killed him. He keeps trying to...
What?
Yep.
Alduin
I just
suddenly
kept
attached to one
talking
of us, speaking
so
Eli's voice.
much that he had no choice but to murder.
Yeah, you guys get like a knock on your inn door at night. He just has Eli's corpse. Like, hey guys, deal's off. Never mind. Forget it. You can have him back. Sorry about the chickens. He kept saying Australian things. I was just done.
I didn't even know what that is, but I somehow knew. Anyway, yes.
Well, okay. So you guys start walking away. Cool. After you, we're gonna go back to the other screen because you're leaving the cottage for now. we'll just do one of these here. Or I'll take them back to the other screen.
Yeah, because Eli's going to be on that screen.
Bye, guys.
There we go. That fixed it.
I'm gonna take a nap now.
So, you leave while Eli finally gets to try to finish sleeping. That same Eli, that same rest you started like 3 days ago.
yeah, that one.
You're gonna have to try to finish it now. Yay!
All right. I'd like to complete a rest, please. Thank you.
So, fruit flies. So you guys start walking away after a few minutes of travel. Oh, you're getting kind of tired because one of you is carrying Verbrong. The other, I'm assuming,
And helping,
leading Kalan. After just like a few minutes walking, you're kind of like need to take a second. So when you stop, she's like, "Okay, take this damn bag off me."
Lamia will look over to Sam and like, do you think we're far enough?
Doesn't matter.
You're like 10 minutes away.
We can't have her tripping over everything in the woods anyway.
Okay. So I guess we'll take the bag off.
Take it off. She's pretty beat up. She's got like a black eye. One of her lips is like cut. You can tell she put up some kind of fight. Good. You got them out. Seeing that the others are there, it's just good. So worried. I thought maybe you negotiated with that psycho just to get me out.
Oh, sorry. No, we. Yeah, I'll let her finish, but I don't say that.
Yeah.
I thought that was the end of it.
That's what she says. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're important for the city and such, but no, it wasn't for you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
If that makes you feel better.
We did. He does have our employer and friend now, who has some information that he wants. That won't be available until tomorrow. That's confusing. Yes, I know. Look, I'm not too keen on letting this guy get away with anything, but we need to have cool heads at the moment.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I
well, more specifically, I guess we're asking you to not really report where
I know you can do that. Just don't do anything immediately.
Yeah, until
the
day passes.
A day? Why are we waiting a day? Look,
because that's how
I know this looks bad. If you got a spare weapon, we can sneak in there and take that bastard out. I don't care about it being official or not.
I actually can't sneak, and neither can him. We have these necklaces that tell him that we're around.
Take them off. Obviously,
yeah,
doesn't understand magic either.
Yeah.
It also tells him when we take it off.
Yeah, he claims that if we take it off, he'll know, and if we get within a certain distance, he'll know.
And if we take him off, I'm pretty sure he'll just kill him, our friend.
Or leave with him. He'll just escape. There's a friend of ours in town that knows more about magic. I'll have her look at these to see if they're really what he says they are. Doing that might also set him off, but we'll figure that out.
Wait, so he. I'm sorry. We're just have to walk away for now, and.
Well, it doesn't mean we can't plan.
What if he runs? He doesn't have to stay there.
Yeah, our boss is pretty slippery.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be nice. Maybe he slips away, but can't let that guy escape. He's just gonna do this to someone else. He kidnapped those two. He attacked me, my friend. I mean, comrade.
So we did get the definite that this is the guy that killed the top contenders for the tower thing, right? or the whatever it is,
Yeah.
the tower or
Yes.
sphere.
The Spirit's Path. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, this guy. Do you know about the competition they had? So I'll without going through all of it, I'll fill her in on like, yeah, he's killed some heavily trained fighters.
Look, you're telling me he killed a bunch of people in his sleep, in their sleep.
Yeah,
Like,
still,
maybe he's sneaky, but he bleeds, right?
he's also hella strong. He picked up our buddy here. I'm sure we're still carrying Braun.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, you guys have taken a arrest, so you probably
Yeah.
set him down for now to
Yeah.
stretch.
He also
shoulders
picked him up pretty easily, so he's not some kind of pushover.
Okay. We can't just let him get away, though, right? Like, I get it. We can't just do this on our own, but I can report this stuff to the captain. Maybe we can get a task force together. I don't even have to be on it. It's not about vengeance or anything, but
all that takes time, and I'm sure they won't have it ready by tomorrow.
You'd be surprised.
He did say that he used to. What do you know about House Modric?
Just
Or Hearth
buy
Modric?
everything.
Hearth Modric?
It's Hearth Modric.
Yeah.
The Doran Acquisitions people.
Yeah. Apparently, if they ever need something nasty done, he's the one that does it. So he offered to flip on them, basically, to quit ties with them for all this, which I'm sure they don't like or wouldn't like. So I plan on going to talk to them if I can, because I don't like them neither, but I'm sure they don't want one of their own betraying them. And if I can have an enemy take out an enemy, I'd much prefer that than losing one of the good guys. I'll gesture to her.
Yeah, I guess. You have proof of that? I mean, if they're the ones who hired him in the first place, I don't exactly want them being the one to clean up the mess.
Don't exactly have proof, but I've talked with them before. They're not. What's a good word for? Sorry, this is panda thinking. They're not unreasonable people.
They hired a guy who apparently cleans up murders for them and commits murders for them, and is out here kidnapping people as a kick for some information. That doesn't sound reasonable to me.
It's not a kick. It's more like.
Why do you sound like you keep defending him?
I'm not. It's just legitimately the facts.
Whatever.
You're not here, Dave. No.
No. I'm just,
Look, the information we hold has dire consequences. I'm talking about magic, crazy power stuff.
Cosmic consequences.
Yeah, I don't even get the full grasp of it. And I just got back from like another dimension type thing. I don't know how to word it, but it's been a whole deal. Do you know that I don't remember the guy's name? The guard that died. Do you know that Jenkins? Yeah. Yeah, he killed Jenkins. I'm assuming you knew that,
What?
right? Yeah.
Jenkins is dead? She
Yes.
gets up very quickly. Looks like she's going to start heading back the other direction.
Over here.
She keeps walking. You can't even tell she heard you. She would probably be running if she didn't have a limp.
Yep.
Well, Sam, you're a little faster than us
Yeah.
right now, so.
Look, he just killed a lot of things I care about. and is holding my friend hostage. If you get him killed, I don't know what I'm going to do to you and your family.
Sam, why would you phrase it that way?
She
Yeah.
pauses.
Can I do a deception check? Because I am pulling shit out of my ass.
You think it's bluff, yeah?
Yeah, they're bluff. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to make me look like a bad guy, so she quits. She redirects some of that anger.
I mean, that's one tactic to take.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Okay.
Did you rolled a natural 20, you
Buddy.
jackass.
Oh,
So she
buddy.
stops and then slowly turns, and she just fixes you with this like very, like, it looks like all the emotion is gone. Like she's just staring into you for a moment. Doesn't say a word. Like she's waiting.
Come here.
Please.
Enough with the pleases.
She
No,
grabs
I will
I'm-
a
never.
stick off of the ground
Yeah.
and says, "So you're just as bad as he is."
I've killed a lot of stuff. I'm not happy about it. I'm trying to get my soul right. So hopefully when I go on to this next cycle, I don't come back as a worm or something. But if you get my friend killed, worm is going to be the worst of it.
She says,
Lamia
"I
tries to
believe you."
kind of pull Sam, try to pull Dave and Ishla a little away from Sam. Very confused.
You
She
can't
says,
do
"I believe you."
you can't do anything on yourself unless she does something while I'm trying to talk.
No, you say that.
Okay. You can get to town, you can throw me in cuffs, put me in prison for what I'm doing. I don't care. We're doing this deal so we can get our friend, and this guy can go do whatever the hell he needs to do.
She takes a step away from you as you're talking and says, "You just threatened my family. I'm not exactly inclined to help you save your friend.
You're just gonna go get
You're
yourself
just as
killed.
much of a monster as he is." She takes another step back and says, "You choose what you do with your soul. I know what I'm going to do with mine." And she turns and starts running the other direction.
Lamia will stare at Sam very confused and like, wait, seriously, please. We don't want Eli to die, and we don't want like the
She's
worst things to
obviously not
happen.
listening to you.
Like,
Mhm.
I mean, she starts following after her and splitting the party once again. Say, Dave, Ishla, please stay with Sam, I guess.
Dave's like, "You're kidding, right?"
No, I guess not.
He's talking to
I
Sam.
don't know
It's
what's.
quiet. He's not saying it like
okay.
loud.
Oh, okay.
I
You
don't
would
want to
never
hurt
do that.
nobody.
Why would you tell her that?
She's weak right now. She's just gonna get herself killed.
Yeah, but well, Lamia will stop her.
Mommy is better with people, I think.
Anyway, sorry. That
So you
made me
try to
laugh.
catch up to her, or do you try to like stay a step behind?
A step behind, because I don't want to be like, oh, I'm just gonna lift you up and just carry you
Gets
back,
hit with
because
a
I
stick and
could.
gets knocked unconscious.
Or
Whole party gets taken out with a level 2 guard.
Yeah.
Colon, I'm pretty sure that I don't know why Sam said what he said like that, but I'm pretty sure we're just trying to find a way to get out of this with everyone alive. Like, yeah, it sucks that he might get away with this, but the only thing we can do is go back and kind of make a plan. I guess, like Sam said, you could get him thrown in jail if that'll make you feel a little better. It does suck. Jenkins died from this. He kind of overkilled him. He really did. But
Okay.
and he was okay. Yeah. Sorry.
No. Keep going. No, go ahead.
Just saying worse
Put
shit.
your
Yeah.
own foot in your mouth. It's fine. He's not.
That was me going,
you.
oh, wow. Okay, you added that. Gotcha. Is that it? Okay, go ahead and roll diplomacy.
Oh yeah, my very, very good diplomacy. Yeah, no. Do you mind if I roll luck, guys, just to try and get to the 10 threshold?
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it. Hey,
Yay, I
yeah,
got
so
to
that's
10
a
at least.
10.
That's what I wanted.
A 10. Nice. Okay. So in that case, you say that and she whirls around and points the stick at you. It's a stick. You're in armor. It's a stick. It's not that threatening other than, like, it'll hurt, but it's what she's got. It is a nice stick. So, you know,
Well, at least it's
probably
nice.
it might take a few whacks before it breaks. But she points it at you. And it's like, I don't believe you. Okay? Put yourself in my shoes. Just for a second. I don't know who to trust right now. I know the man back there is evil, and I know the one behind you is evil. And you're siding with him. Why would I go anywhere with you? Why would I believe anything you say?
I'm telling the truth as the best of my ability. That's the only way. But you're not wrong to be afraid right now. There's so much happening, and well, I guess let's put it this way. Think, like, if you go back there, not only do you endanger a victim, but you would also be hurting the rest of your guardsmen because you guys bleed together, right? This way, you don't bleed if you just follow us, because we're going back to Saikon, no matter what.
You could be taking me anywhere. What kind of saviors threaten families?
I don't know why he did that. Genuinely, I don't know.
Well, he did. Okay?
Sam's in a bad
We
place.
heard the same conversation, and yet you're confronting me. What does that say about you?
Well, I'm not confronting you. I'm just trying to stop you from going forward. But
oh my goodness! She like swings the stick one direction, and she's like, "I'm going to go fight an enemy. Yeah, I might die. That's what the fucking cycle is for." And she whirls around and starts staggering. it's gonna take a while for her to get there. You walked for 10 minutes at full clip. She's moving like 10 feet around.
Sorry, I'm trying to think now. I mean, because Lamia's still following after her, but...
You just hear her go, "Stop following me."
I don't want to do that. I'm sorry.
Well, you've tried bluff. You've tried diplomacy. It doesn't all have to come down to skill rolls, and you can take other actions.
No, I'm trying to think. Like, legitimately, I'm trying to think of what else could I possibly do. The only thing I can think of is something I really don't want to do, but it might be the only path, and...
Channel your inner Scarletto.
Throw chop.
No, I can't. No, I won't throw Chopper. No, my idea is basically lift her and have her beat me with the stick continuously as I drag her back, kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, you could also... I've described many times, she's not moving fast. You could get in front of her and keep her from moving further away.
I'm just having...
She's probably gonna hit you with the stick. Y'all have not
yeah,
done great about convincing her to be on your side and trust you. But
yeah, and that's fine if she...
It's a stick.
But, like, I'm just trying to imagine, like, in her shoes, anybody trying to stop me from going forward, I'm not just because I'm trying to. I would hit them. I would be so upset that I wouldn't even listen to anything they did or said.
I think she's already there.
Okay.
You told her best friend got murdered.
Not me.
That you've made it. You as a group, because y'all are a unit,
yeah.
And you've been defending him, so you're clearly on the same side. You told her best friend got murdered. You made a deal with the kidnapper, and then your buddy threatened her family if she goes back there.
And you guys are doing about as good as I did with her best friend on the wall yesterday.
She's already not fucking listening to you. She made an irrational action and started running on her way back in an emotional state. And you guys pushed her further down that emotional state. You're not gonna... You've already failed the roles. You're not gonna talk her out of it, right?
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, I guess Lamia will go ahead of her and be like, hey, please, I don't want to have to carry you back to Saikon. I could stay away from Sam. That'll make you a little better, but yeah, that's fine. But I will carry you myself if you don't turn backwards.
Right, yeah, that's fine. Is a star. Susie, yeah, that's fine. She's like, smack. It's okay. I don't care. Smack. All right, you're being silly now. Smack. Stop it.
She's very injured. She is surprisingly skilled. So with all of her penalties stacked on top of each other, she has a +1. Right.
Am I close enough to see the smacking?
Yeah, it's kind of in the distance, but yes, you are definitely going to hear a stick hit.
You hear
probably Lamia's gauntlet, like unless you just take it. But yeah, unless you just accept the hit, then I don't think that hits you.
You know what? No, Lamia will accept the hit.
Okay, so yes, you hear a hit smack someone on the head.
I'll sigh and I'll give I don't know, Ishla a dagger, not the jawbone. And I start headed that way.
Good.
Stay here.
The stick is basically an improvised club. Ow.
Wow, that's a lot of damage. Good job on her.
Yeah. You take 8 points of damage.
Alright, give me a second. 54 minus 8. Okay. Okay. Can I potentially see Sam starting to make his way forward?
You're facing the opposite direction.
Okay.
Or no, you're not. You got in front of her. So yeah, you can see him.
She will say, she'll stop her conversation and be like, "No, Sam, stay back."
I continue walking.
It also is raining again.
Quick question, just because is it raining at the cabin?
No.
Like, do I hear rain? Okay, so it's just not raining where this guy is. Because that's what I thought when we showed up. It's just not raining where this guy is.
Yeah.
I want that power. Or no rain on me.
She'll be like, "No, seriously, Sam, pissed off at you even more than at me." But seriously,
she smacked
I don't
you.
want.
So you yell, and then you yell at Sam. So she like looks back and sees him coming and takes like a slightly different stance. But you can say what here?
Seriously, I don't want to have to carry you back though. And like I said, I'll stay like 30 feet away from Sam while I'm carrying you, but it'd be better if we could just walk together.
Sam, do you stop?
No.
Okay, she swings at you again. Are you just taking a hit?
No, not this time.
She's pretty hard, actually.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. You pretty easily. She's after how easy it was to hit you the first time. She wasn't like expecting you to just like kind of get like a hand in the way and like frame, and you like almost knock the stick out of her hand because she's just kind of all over the place right now. But I don't know, you don't like punch her or anything, so Sam continues walking. It sounds like, but you're free to try to say something else if you want.
Yeah, she's gonna yell again. Seriously, Sam, stay the fuck away!
No. Sam keeps walking until he gets within certain distance where he's like, yeah, she's just gonna keep trying to wail on her, he's gonna interject. But
She's trying to get past her, obviously.
Yeah.
As he keeps approaching, she just tries to basically rush past you, Lamia. So I don't think she's gonna beat this, but she's going against your CMD. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, but she could make it.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. So, yeah, she tries to rush past, and you like kind of get in her way, and she kind of like hits you, not enough to do damage with like the stick to like shove you off of her. She keeps trying to rush past you. Sam, you'll be there in one more round.
What was her name again?
Kalan.
I forgot. Kalan. Okay. About how far away am I? You said one more round.
Are you walking like full speed towards her, or are you just kind of slowly
yeah.
approaching? Then you're 60 feet away. So,
okay.
Enough that someone can hear you if you shout in the rain.
You're hitting the wrong person. That's not my voice at all. You're hitting the wrong person.
I like how you went real like serious and deep there. For
Yeah,
a minute,
So he says that, and Lamia, she like grabs like the front part of like the cloth coming out of your armor, and she says, "Get out of my way!"
No.
Okay.
As I'm still advancing.
Yeah.
You want to hurt somebody? Why not me? I'm the one that threatened you. Threatened your kin. Here, I'll do you one better than the stick.
Check. Give me an intimidate check.
Okay.
Hey, Donatso got his intimidate check like he wanted.
Intimidate.
It's usually intimidate to like antagonize.
Yeah. Okay. 16.
Okay. You keeping the 16?
19.
19.
I'll bump it a little bit.
And then, sorry, you can finish what you were saying.
Yeah. I'll do one better than a stick. Here, you can use my sword against me if you want.
Okay. Salami, you say
that
no.
way I'm nice and messed up when you get to town.
Salami, you say no. He keeps talking. She finally she just pushes away from you and saying she's going to charge you and swing with the stick.
I'll take it.
You just take the hit. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, 2. It's two-handed. Still kind of a grazing blow. Just like it hits you, but obviously there's like the sudden motion, like her running over there. She's been off balance, so she doesn't hit you quite as flush as she hit Lamia, because Lamia's just like standing right in front of her. But she smacks you once, and not like full on. Stick stays perfectly intact. She says something, but you can tell that like she's so out of breath that like the words are just venomous. They're not coming out coherent. And she like gets her footing back and like winds up to swing at you again. You defend yourself this time, or you just take it?
Yeah, I'll start saying something, but I'll probably take the hit
ahead.
as I say something. I said a prayer, you know.
Okay, then you take the hit. All right. So that's
that.
Ooh, that's a worse one. That one gets you across the face.
Yep.
And I need to roll a check for her. That was... Oh, wait. Yeah, I need to roll 2 checks. I forgot. Okay, the stick breaks on that hit. So it's like a little stubby piece of wood now. It's kind of splintered off.
Over your friend in the city. Praying to my God that he would go on to a better place.
She like, raises up, like hands still on it, and she like locks eyes with you for a moment, and you can kind of see her wavering for a second. There's like that instant where you can tell she's a little too tired to like lunge at you as quick as she wants to. Like she has to like take that extra moment to like center herself. Lami, are you staying where you are, or do you start trying to like close the distance on her?
No, I'll stay where I am because Sam seems to be saying something.
Okay. So Sam, you can keep talking, or you can act if you'd like.
I'm sorry your friend died.
Diplomacy. You can keep talking after. I just want to get the roll.
Yeah. Fail me now, rolls. You've been doing bad.
Woo!
Bad. Yeah.
You want to luck that one?
Yep. Anyway. Yeah. She.
So, did you luck it or no?
Go ahead.
It's up to you.
Yeah. 6.
Okay, 6. A 6 is better than a 4 in this case. So, finish what you said. What you're saying.
Yeah. When I talked to, oh god, I forgot the shaman's name.
Give me a second.
I wrote it down.
Momori.
Momori.
Yeah. So I actually don't have any of my notes up. It's
I
all
wrote
off
it
the
down at the
dome so
very end.
far.
Yeah, Momori.
Not off the
She
dome,
was
right?
given last rites, and I added mine to Mr. Guy in there as well. That damn assassin posed as a homeless man outside of our business yesterday. I told him right where to go to find my cabin, where my friends were, offering him a job because I felt so bad for him, offering him a chance at a better life.
She throws the stick at you.
Yeah,
Are you taking it, or are you gonna try to dodge it?
yeah, I'm taking it. It's
Okay.
it's a stick. It's a broken stick.
Yeah, it's an
It's
improvised
like a
weapon.
crit.
It's technically acting as a
But-
club. So it still does the same damage. Alright, so you take 5 more.
Yep. Yeah, let's protect that.
She kind of staggers back a few steps after she throws it, and you see her like look into the tree line like she's looking for another one. But you have a second to keep talking, or Lami, you can say something if you'd like.
Every time I've tried to be nice to people, not every time. Lately, when I'm trying to be nice to people, sorry, I corrected myself. Me, to rephrase what I said.
Yeah, you're good.
It tends not to end up well. So I'm sorry I lied. My family is everything towards me. Everything.
Okay, give me one more diplomacy. For the love of God.
Ah, you motherfucker. You hovered over that 16 like you knew you were wanting to do it.
be
So
You
close.
son of a bitch.
Get it over 5, potentially. Do it.
It's so close to being good, man.
Cool.
Okay, it's
5.
5.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
Yeah.
I set that last DC at 5. That's why I was like, are you fucking kidding me with this 3?
Oh,
Thank
God.
God.
Come on.
You said very good things. That was a good stretch there. So it was like, okay, I'll lower the DC. I'll lower the DC. I'll lower the. Oh my God, Sam! I'll lower the DC.
Donatso said he should have said, "I'm sorry. I'm on pretty strong drugs right now."
That would have been fucking funny.
Yeah, that would have been. It's also an
That would have been
accurate.
really good.
But I like what Sam said.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm really drugged out of my gourd.
Sorry, I just
right
looked at the
now.
stream. It flagged crazy
You
lady
have
as a bad
hyena
word.
for a face.
Yeah.
Thank you for the gift of luck, Donatso.
Crazy.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
Does
God.
get thrown around, obviously, more than it seems like as a pejorative term against women specifically. So it started
Yeah.
kind of that traction. Yeah. So
Okay.
I understand why people still say it, because obviously that's like, oh, really? But yeah, I've had to learn that recently.
Okay,
Give
that's
you
sad to
more
hear,
freaking luck. So you do that, and she's like kind of looking into the tree line, and she looks up at you and says, "Okay, okay, I'm sorry." And she just kind of drops to
No,
her
I am.
knees.
I thought threatening you would force you into. You're stronger than I thought. All right.
And she's crying, but she kind of laughs and like scoots her back up against the tree, and she goes, "I have 4 older brothers."
Oh. No, I
Threatening
meant like will
isn't gonna
wise.
work.
Yeah. I still have cure light wounds that
Yeah.
I've just had.
Sitting.
Yeah, well, because I haven't slept to put them somewhere else.
That's true.
Uh,
Or you
so-
haven't had a chance to like
Like-
re-prepare spells. Yeah.
yeah. So can I cast cure light wounds on her?
Yeah. So you like say a few words, you walk over, and at first she kind of flinches away, and then she holds still. You're able to like touch her on the shoulder. Heal 7.
During that, Lamia's like, Sam, do you got her? You okay with Sam? And she'll
Yeah.
bolt back towards the Ishla, Dave, and Verbrong because, oh no, they're by themselves. No.
Yeah.
They're gone. They've been kidnapped
get-
again. I'm kidding.
There's just a really fat Catoblapas over there. Just big belly. Oh, eat all of them.
this is awkward. No, but see, you run back over there. You can see that they're both kind of sitting there, like sitting up really tall. You know, like to like see and listen. That like they're like the rubbernecking thing, except it's far away instead of like behind you. And they get over there, and Dave's kind of wide-eyed. He's like, "Is everything okay?"
I think so. I can't say for certain, but it seems to have calmed down at least.
Okay, that's good. Sam gave me a knife. Glad I didn't have to use it.
Wait, is Ishla saying that, or
It's Dave.
I did
Dave
say I
had
gave
a
it
knife?
Ishla.
He had my knife.
Oh, you handed
Was
it
his
to
knife
Ishla.
taken?
Okay.
Yeah, I did hand it to Ishla.
Okay, my bad.
Because
Because
she's
Okay.
the
I'm
more
glad I didn't have
adult.
to use my knife then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you handed it to him, so I was like, okay, he has 2 knives now. My bad.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
have 2 knives.
Donji has knife. Anyways.
Donji has a knife.
So,
Anyway,
yeah,
yeah.
he just says, I'm glad I didn't have to do anything. Is she gonna be alright? Yeah, that's
Shrug.
fair.
Uh,
She looked like she was in pretty bad shape, huh?
I think Sam did a little healing on her, but it's hard to heal from the emotional damage, you know?
Yeah.
keep causing cure light wounds, but I keep crying.
Oh,
This is not
gosh.
working. Mr. Gaia, is something wrong with me?
that was funnier than it should have been. Why?
Some angels like knocking on your window. Hey, she just wanted me to tell you you're good and like you should probably chill. All right, bye.
You need to talk to like a therapist or something.
Yeah.
You got some real dark urges buried in you, but
There's
it'll
some
be
real
okay if you talk it
self-defeating
out.
tendencies in here, man. Like you should really talk.
This
to
stream
somebody
is brought to you
about
by BetterHelp. No,
No, absolutely not.
those. God, no.
Die. No,
Why are they bad? I don't know.
Apparently they're bad.
I just heard
they're
I did.
awful.
Oh,
Apparently,
damn.
apparently they're
Okay.
bad. It was like it was one of those weird ones too,
better-
where it was like, oh, they're
Even
good.
better.
Oh, they're bad. Oh, they're no, they're not as bad. No, they're bad. Yeah, they're bad. Like it was like a couple of like roller coaster moments, but yeah, they're not great.
Well, I just heard them advertised by certain podcasts and things like that. I haven't heard any recently. I guess I know why.
Yeah, yeah, they're not.
But that happens all with a lot of.
They're not like
Thanks.
they're not the worst, but they're not good. So
They're not like Nestle.
right,
Anyway.
they're not like straight evil. They're just kind of negligent. But yeah, so fuck. But you say like yeah, it's hard to heal from the emotional damage. He says yeah, of course. And then Sam, you managed to heal Kalan. You can see that like some of the wounds and such kind of close up. Like the swelling on her lip goes down a little bit. He goes, "Oh, thanks. You're a priest?
I,
Or a shaman, maybe?"
Shaman's closer.
Sorry, I shouldn't.
Have you heard about the
stereotype
best
it. I said-
class? No. No.
She actually like, "Oh, I shouldn't have assumed a priest. It's just with your accent, I thought temperist."
No. Yeah, that's kind of how I was raised. But nature has seemed to have found me. Mr. Guy herself. Not herself, but you know what I mean. That's where I get my buddy from. Just your dude. He's probably on a branch or something because he didn't want to get hit with a stick.
Yeah.
He's smarter than I am.
Yeah, while you're taking a break, he's usually probably like on a branch or something. Just wherever there's like the least rain, that's where he usually hangs out.
Look, I wouldn't do nothing to your family. I've been going through. When I get back, I need to talk to. I've already forgotten her name. Nobody tell me.
Come on, Molly.
I'm looking it up.
No, okay.
Momiri.
Yeah, there you go.
I've recently done some not great things, and even further along ago, I've done some bad things, objectively. I need to talk to Momiri about some stuff. We need to get you back to town so you can get the help you need, because I can't. I can only do that, basically. And that's patching up scratches and bruises. That's not good enough for somebody who's been taken prisoner.
It's plenty. It's more than you know. Trust me. You said it's your boss that's back there?
And really, he's my friend.
I started to get that sense. I'm sorry. I wouldn't.
We've been through too much for him just to be an employer.
I wouldn't risk him. I really lost my head. Are you gonna be okay? She's like obviously looking at the wounds.
No, Momira actually gave me something. I'm feeling amazing.
Oh, that stuff. Oh, I've heard
Yeah.
it's quite something.
Yeah,
But I think it's addictive. You didn't get.
I could see why.
Like a whole dose, did you?
What's a whole dose? Don't tell me. Anyway,
Okay, yeah.
no, I already got one addiction. I'm trying to make this drink. Like the storm is just still in the back of Sam's head. Like, yeah,
She starts to get up.
Here, I'll help her up. Look, there's too much dangerous shit in these woods for you to be running off on your own anyway. I damn near barely made it out of here myself, and I'm pretty good with woods. So we need to group back up.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not going to use this one on you. She like, grabs another stick and pulls it out of the.
What kind of weapon do you
underbrush.
favor?
Well, normally, usually just use the short swords. They're pretty easy to carry, but got a spare bow.
It's a strong bow, but like I don't know, it's pretty strong. I don't know. The ice sword is a long sword, or is it a scimitar?
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
a
remember.
scimitar, technically.
Long-
Yeah.
Oh,
Scimitar.
okay. Hey, is our bear's
Sorry.
endurance gone now?
I forgot
Yes.
about that.
Yes, it is.
Okay, just getting it off of my sheet.
Scimitar, is that a martial weapon, or is that, what is that?
Martial, yeah. So a short sword, though.
Is it? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll say I have this. It's magic. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll give it right back as soon as we're out of the woods. Just in case something pops
I'd
out.
appreciate that. Be careful what you cut with it. It does ice. I'm not too sure yet. We need to have it checked.
Examining it. This is never even held a magic weapon.
Found it in a hag cave.
A what?
Or hag's den.
Seriously?
Yeah. I've been through some shit.
What do you guys do? Starts like walking back towards the rest.
What other people don't want to do. Found a grate for a guy one time.
This?
We found a grate for a guy one time. But yeah, we get back and we'll start headed back.
Yeah. All right, so you guys group back up. As you're kind of reconvening, Lamia, you go to pick up Varbrong, and he kind of groans. You see one of his eyes open.
Oh, thank God. Don't have to carry him back.
Hi, Varbrong.
He sits up super fast, and you see like all of his muscles tense for a second. But then he pauses. Oh. Woods. What happened?
That's a long story, but I guess we can tell you on the way to SciCon.
Big bug stung Varbrong.
It was I don't think it was really a bug. I think it was more like maybe a tranquilizer.
What?
Let me know when we get back.
You explain everything to him. He goes through several bouts of intense anger, but obviously he knows you guys very well, and you've met him. There's a couple times we get the pause while he kind of just stomps and flexes his hands a few times. Then he calms down after a minute and comes back, and we'll walk with you. Yeah, if you don't have any other specific RP you do while you're traveling, then you will eventually make it back to town. It's a 2-hour walk.
The only specific RP is Lamia would be like, Sam, why? Why did you phrase it that way? Genuinely, I don't understand.
I'm on a really strong drug right now. I'll use that excuse again.
Okay, so
I can use that excuse for another 4 hours. Okay,
yeah,
that's fine. But Lamia's like, okay, I don't want to see you angry, and I don't want to see you on drugs.
Well,
got it.
In fairness, that's a pretty decent reason.
it is, but character-wise, Lamia's like, all right, these two things gotta keep Sam away from these two things.
All right, angry Sam is bad. Meth Sam is bad. Angry Meth Sam is a problem. Avoid at all costs. Bro starts taking people's souls and shit.
That was the only super RP that I wanted to do.
But you guys will make it back to town. We'll go ahead and take our break here. So we'll come back in 15 and we will resume. All right, everybody.
Excellent.
Away screen time.
Excellent. Yes.
Away.
Hey, everybody.
The rind. Oh, I was going to tell a story about Dave's child.
Yeah.
About bananas. Because one time
we're already 2 minutes over. So
yeah.
Oh,
what?
We're over his mom's, and I was visiting. I don't remember why. I think we're just picking up your kid. Yeah. I don't remember this when we lived together or before that. But Artemis was, of course, younger. And she had a banana, and I think your mom or somebody pulls out a popsicle from the fridge. And she's like, "Oh, I want that." She's like, "No, once you're done with the banana, you can have that." So she throws the banana away. And I was like, "No, we didn't specify. No, you had to finish eating your banana." It's like, "No, once you're done with your banana."
It was hard to be
sure you
done.
Half a banana done. Give me the popsicle.
Yes. We will get back in, but I have one very quick story, which is that the glasses I'm wearing come with a rule. My daughter also wears glasses, and in my family, when you get glasses, the first rule is don't use your glasses as shovel, because no one told 3-year-old me you couldn't dig a hole with glasses. So I had to immediately get a new pair of glasses. Same kind of thing. You got to be very specific when dealing with a Blanchard.
I think Artie's one up on you on the intelligence there, like.
Yes. Yeah.
It's way 100%. Harder to try to cover all the bases on what you can't use a thing for, versus like when you're done with that, you can have the popsicle throws banana away. It's that's on me. I missed that loophole completely.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Like, whoops.
She knows how to get what she wants. She's very good at that.
She knows how to try, and that is its own skill. Yep. But speaking of trying, despite their best efforts, of everyone who traveled back to the city made it back to the city. And I think Panda, you were. You said there was something you wanted to do when you guys got back. Are you saying got back just to the city, or got back to like the office, or?
Well, I assume we would help escort. Kalan,
like
to where she wants to be.
Yeah.
Escorted to.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, that is not how I spelled her name.
I literally spelled it earlier.
You did, and then I mixed the two of the words. I dyslexic. Did
letters?
Yes.
I thought it was something completely different. Yeah, dyslexic.
I spelled it turpentine, but anyway.
Thanks, Greg.
So what did you want to tell her before getting her back to wherever she's going? Because you kind of told her what you wanted her to do or not do, but also didn't.
Yeah. Again, I'm gonna reiterate that, like, like, give us a day if you can to try and have this all sorted out, okay?
A day.
And if you want to start a task force and have some people in the woods, go for it. The woods are dangerous. You know.
Look,
at the end of the moment, I can't stop you from doing anything. So
she says, if I report this to the captain, it's not going to take a day. Look, everyone on the guard is Ulis. None of us are afraid of the woods. Most of us have families who hunt, or people who even live out in those woods in different places, you know? We organize pretty quick. There's not a ton of us, but you know, somebody killed one of ours, captured another, still got a hostage. They wouldn't wait. But if we need to, then I can stall a little bit.
Well, at least give me this. If you do move out there, give us a heads up so we can prepare as well.
I don't even know where to find you.
Aldwin's Logistics and Retrieval.
Wait, that's you?
Yeah.
Well, technically,
the weird guy's the one who got captured?
Yeah.
You say captured. He kind of surrendered himself, but you know.
As a bargaining chip, essentially.
That's really nice of him. I've heard he's polite. There's some people are so judgmental. They're gonna be happy he's gone. I mean, not that he's God's willing.
Gone.
He's fine. But I don't know. Don't really know a person until you meet him, right?
Yeah. Who knows? He might end up back somewhere else. Just like about to spill the beans that you're like, yeah, he teleports sometimes. It's not gonna.
You did say he was slippery. Like, she just misses it. It's just, like, I can't go back to the. We need to change directions. I can't go back to the guard station. They're going to ask me too many questions, and I'm not a good liar. I don't have a lot of practice. So.
What a coincidence. Neither do I.
Apparently, I'm really good at it. When I roll.
I guess.
Yeah, right.
I'm not going to ask how you practice that skill. We'll just chalk it up to maybe headstrick parents or something.
Okay, do you want to come with us to, I guess, Alduin's for a bit?
No, I don't particularly want to try to nurse my wounds at an office. Just, if you could walk me to my place.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with that.
On my office. There's fun things in there. You'll upset Hadwin.
There's fun things in there.
Headland's like, oh, can we keep her? I'll put her somewhere nice. Like,
look, isn't this potato fun?
And
Potato. It
me
talked
down.
once. I want to leave. I'm ready to go now.
I need an adult.
Mayor's not here.
The adult
Right.
isn't here. Sorry.
He's out doing adult things. That sounds weird. He's
Like paying taxes. No,
Bribing officials. Wait, I didn't say that one.
he does not do that. That is, you've alleged
my
something
job,
that is a serious accusation.
and the mayor takes great offense. No.
But so you guys start walking and you realize that, or she'll tell you even. She's like, just like being a guard doesn't pay a ton unless you climb the ranks a bit. So I live out in Fay Alley. Hopefully that's not a problem.
I've been there before.
We usually go to the bar down there, so.
Yeah, the coin collar's pretty great. I usually don't have time, working the night shift and all that.
Ooh, if you ever get the chance, you should try the honey mead. It's a really good one.
You like the honey mead.
Yes, because it's
crazy.
really good.
Yeah. You
I
have
think all meat is honey, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
it's a special kind, so it's just the way I call it, the honey mead.
Yeah.
what if it's made from the bees that
like the grape wine or the hop beer.
or the apple cider.
Exactly. But yeah, no, as
Or
long as you're not superstitious, it's not that far. But yeah, so you guys head to the Fay Alley. You can see there is kind of a section out there it's not quite tenements. It's more like apartments. Just lots of little like small buildings and such out there that are kind of like all clumped together for residences for either very poor families or very small ones. But so she like leads you to one of those. You can see that there's like a few people who are just like standing outside. Some of them greet you. A lot of them aren't wearing a shirt even though it's raining. Just that sort of thing. One guy with a really long beard is just like, "Hey, Colon, I thought you was on vacation or something." And she's like, "Yep, just got back. I hope it was good. Yep, it's fine. You wearing new makeup? Uh-huh." It keeps like her face is like busted up, but he can't quite see her all the way. So then you guys walk around like a little bit, and she's like, "Okay, right over here." Goes over and like kind of pats her pockets and goes, "Fuck, my key." If one of you knows how to pick locks, this would be a perfectly valid and legal time to do it.
The only way I know how to pick locks is by breaking doors.
Please don't. I have to pay for it.
No, absolutely I wouldn't.
Do you have like a chimney, or is there does it need a key on the inside, or is it just a latch on the inside?
It's just a latch on the inside.
Okay. Are there any large gaps in this house? Anywhere? Crawl space?
These are
dryer vent.
What is the word I'm looking for? Basically, no. They're like these are like just storage units for people that aren't for human trafficking, right?
Yeah.
Like, they're just.
I'm thinking
blocks,
like maybe a little not homunculus.
Oh.
What was he called again?
It was a homunculus.
Oh, was it homunculus? Okay.
Yeah.
Something homunculus sized could squeeze in.
Yeah, no. She's like, no,
No.
it. I mean, it has a little, like a thing that you can open on the roof, but it's like slatted. It doesn't have like an easy way to slide in, unless you're rain. I have it blocked off anyway because it's always raining. You know.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying something, Molly.
Lamia takes out the brooch of the Cult of the Ravenous and starts tapping the walls. Because, I don't know, maybe.
Is that like another magic thing?
Yeah, I think. I honestly don't know if it's magic itself, but I've seen it open imaginary walls before that feel like normal walls until you can just go through them.
Oh. You think one of my walls is imaginary?
I don't know the logic of it, genuinely, so I don't know.
Are there any sconces on the outside of this?
Oh my gosh.
How would we open doors before?
There are no sconces.
Okay, no.
None of the walls are imaginary either.
There is
Okay.
a crooked sconce in my hallway, Panda, and when you come
Yeah, I
over,
know.
you are forbidden from touching it.
I just can't go down that hallway. There's one at
Only
work as
one.
well, the apartments I work at. And I'm like, that wasn't 11 feet off the ground.
It was only 10.
Yeah. I could stand on the golf cart and get it. No,
So, do you think the key was left back at the place we were, or do you think it's like at the guard station or what have you?
I didn't leave it at the guard station. It's my house key. It's with my stuff, but I didn't get any of that.
all right. So,
I don't even have my
That
shoes.
is a bummer.
Eli's moving stuff around and goes, "What are these shoes? Oh, look, a key." Puts it in the
it tries it on the.
I don't want to sleep on that.
manacles.
Tosses it.
Uh,
He's like pecking at his manacles with it. Oh, I guess that's it.
How much would it be to replace the door?
I don't like that question. I'm gonna be out on a. I won't have a door until it's replaced, and it's raining. It's gonna be like 7 silver, I think. Maybe, probably more. I don't know. I haven't
maybe if
broken
we
it down
pay-
before. They just said I have to pay for it.
Maybe if we paid like 2 gold, it could be done today.
Let me. Why don't we just hunt down to the coin caller? We know what time does. Hattie's mom is the bartender there, correct? Or
Yeah,
she
she's usually there at night though, or she's the
cook,
chef.
yeah.
She's like a cook. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I don't know what time it is.
You guys left early as fuck. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2 hour trip. You're hanging out for kind of a while, so we're gonna say
Midday.
it's about like 11ish.
Cool. So not the time she would be working.
I say about noon, actually. Yeah, not the time she'd be working.
I don't know any locksmiths.
It would be here. It would be the blacksmith here. It is.
No.
They would be the ones to do it usually. It's usually who would have those
For key
skills.
making? Yeah, okay. Or that type of stuff. Yeah. Who are you and how did you get in here? I'm a locksmith, and I'm a locksmith.
Skip town, right?
Yeah, let's go with you're coming with us to the office for now, and then we'll get somebody to open your door for you.
Just like, yeah,
Unless you want it
that's-
broken down.
No,
We have
no,
people there that
I'll
might
take
know how to do that.
Pick the lock
allegedly.
or break the door. I don't want the door broken down. I think I've been clear
Yeah.
about that.
No,
Oh, we can do that
the
right now.
lock, potentially.
Have you seen Verbrong? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll just take the wall off your house.
Hold on.
Door.
He'll just lift the house up. You can go in, and then you.
Hey, crawl under real quick. Okay, so you guys head back to the office, effectively. All right. So you walk all the way back there. Takes about 45 minutes. So you get all the way over there. Passing different people, complaining about the rain and everything as usual. You finally make it. Just the amount of guards that was out there before, obviously keeping an eye on stuff, have dispersed, thankfully. So I can imagine as you're approaching, it's probably like, oh, peek around, make sure there's not a bunch of guards, because they'll recognize her. You're going to peek over, you don't see any. Cool. You just keep walking. So yeah, you make it back to logistics, and it is... So Rahala's still there at the front. She sits up real quick as you guys walk in. And she goes, "How did it go?"
Well, it could have went better, but
You're getting to where Eli is now, I'm guessing.
the better part would have been if he could have come with us. He's not dead, so that's a good news. But he is a
skeleton.
We did a prisoner exchange. Asleep, probably.
I'm a tap dancing skeleton.
Asleep. So he
Yeah.
stayed back
He's
at the
very tired.
cottage. That does not sound like him.
Nope, because... there was an individual there.
an individual that killed a certain group when we were at the Markham Manor. You might remember him just a little. Rahala.
Oh. So you
Yeah.
finally found him.
Yeah. Also happened to be at the homeless guy. I'm sure we talked to her or them about. Like, yeah, there's a homeless guy out here that.
You didn't.
Because we explained what was going on.
Because
Did we
you
not
were
at all?
tired.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll explain that a little bit.
So you explain that stuff.
Because there's a lot to go over real time.
Yes.
And yeah, it turns out he's not a good guy. He's a bad guy.
Wait, that was... Oh, right. The disguises. Because he was, there was some guard that
He was a
unaccounted for or
guard,
something,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, well, at least you finally found him. Okay, so you dealt with that,
More like
and then...
he found us.
Sure.
Look, he poisoned Rabrong. He killed some of my chickens.
And he's dead
Like
now,
that.
right?
No.
Oh,
No.
no.
We need you to look at some necklaces to see if you can figure out what they do. Exactly.
Okay, do I want to know the rest of this story?
Probably, because we're probably going to need your help.
Oh, boy.
It's kind of an all hands on deck type thing.
Alright, let me... Can you take them off?
No.
It'd be
You said
best if
not
we
to.
didn't. Is
Wonderful.
what we were told anyway.
Should cast Detect Magic. And we'll examine a necklace.
Oh no, I'll have to lay down with my head in your lap while you examine the necklace. Oh no. Oh, woe is me. So
No, that
bad.
will not be necessary with your wet hair.
How dare you.
Hold on. Where is her skills? Are these her skills?
Also,
Jeez,
do we know a
Arnold.
locksmith? Or somebody who can get in a locked door? I think I know somebody who
Find
would,
a
but he's
blacksmith.
back in a cabin in the woods. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, these are her skills. These are not correct. Okay, well, whatever. I guess I'll bring up her damn sheet. Okay. Do not feel like doing this. Pretty sure I know the check, but I need to confirm it. I actually kind of forgot she had a sheet in Roll20. I've just been using the offline one.
I see it now.
I'm trying not to react. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's not lagging. Good.
31.
I'll just answer out loud. Denotes they are in Setsegia. So they're way up north. So 31 is a lot. So she sits there and examines it for a while. She just like pull on it a few times. But takes a few seconds. She says, "Okay, I think I understand this. Actually, it's like a different version of the alarm spell. Seems like it would get quite annoying. You don't think this assassin has like some form of telepathy, do you?"
Well, he said that if we got near, this would go off and he would know we were near. Or if we took it off, he would know.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. It's sort of like an amalgamation of alarm and status, but elements of locate person. It's not like one someone really rigged this together for a specific purpose. None of them are particularly strong, honestly. I mean, lots of divination, of course. It's quite interesting work. They clash a bit, though. The auras, the magical auras on them. I mean, they work in tandem, but they clash a bit. Not quite unstable, but maybe a bit fragile. I wouldn't go trying to smash them, though. Looks like these give a pretty consistent update to them. The reason I asked about the telepathy, most of the time, anything that's got that can like communicate, mind to mind, are very good at sort of filtering out different mental static and traffic, right? So without that ability, I'd imagine this would drive you mad, because it's constantly saying, far away, healthy, far away, healthy, far away, healthy, closer, far away, healthy. It would get very annoying. But they have some sort of, well, maybe if they're just really dull, I suppose, maybe it wouldn't bother them. But I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, he didn't seem to react any differently once we put them on. So I don't know.
Well, either way, that's what they do. So if you take them off, he's going to get a ping that says removed, something like that, and then I imagine he will do something unfortunate. So maybe you could keep them on.
Yeah.
For now. Maybe try to tamper with them, but it's risky.
Lamia will glance over to Sam.
Let's hold off on that for now.
Right, we came here to get the address of a locksmith so that Klon here can rest in her home.
Yeah, or blacksmith or whoever can do
waves. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one pretty nearby. I think most of the blacksmiths can do it. They usually have skeleton keys and the like. A few of them. You can always talk to the guard. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of lockpicks they've confiscated, and Someone probably knows how to use them. Or not.
No, have you confiscated any lockpicks recently? That's just straight up asking.
She's like, yeah, but they're not on me. I'd have picked up my shoes before I picked up lockpicks. Or the key to my house.
Yeah.
You know?
Look, we're gonna... When are you gonna go to the guard, Kalon? Tomorrow?
You just have to give it a day, so yeah, I'll wait until tomorrow. Once you guys head out.
I'll head to a smith and see if I can get him to open up your house for you. I'll go ahead and pay it for now.
Thanks. I'd go with you, but you know.
Yeah, shoes.
Some of the day shift folks might recognize me anyway.
We were talking to Rahala.
Yeah. Is Hattie around? Rahal?
Yeah, she is. I don't know if she's asleep or what. When she goes quiet, it's a little alarming, so I just don't want to, like, open her door.
Yeah. I was seeing if we had any extra shoes.
I mean, you can go knock.
She would be the one to know. I'll go check.
Rahala, this is Dave in Ishla.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
find Hattie and
while
people. Yeah.
Sam is doing what he's doing.
So you go knock. You don't hear anything at first. So I imagine like you wait a few seconds, you knock again before like trying to open like one more knock, and you hear like some shuffling and some moving. He goes, what? I'm up.
Hattie, Sam.
Oh, hi Sam. Don't come in yet. I have to move something. You heard a large like scraping noise from right on the other side of the door.
Did you put the an axe against the door or something?
No, I was just moving stuff, and the only clear spot was by the door. Hold on. Like a loud thud. Okay, it opens the door. What do you need?
Do we have any shoes size? I asked her shoe size literally earlier, but I don't remember what it was. Her shoe size. About that size, maybe a little larger.
Probably. Let me see. It runs and starts moving stuff around. She goes right to like one section of junk and just like very pointedly starts looking. Just these are the wrong size. Is she Demi?
Yeah, or
she is.
Yeah. I can't remember. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And she doesn't have like bird feet, right?
No. Do you have? Never mind.
Okay. She keeps looking.
Yeah. Why would? I guess Sherlock could do some shoes. I don't know how I'd catch food though.
Does she want slippers? Like for dancing?
Something so she's
okay?
not. Something where she's not walking on the ground bare feet. She doesn't have any shoes at the moment.
Okay, only thing in that size is dancing slippers.
Let's go.
So they're going to get wet.
Are they valuable to you? Do I need to pay you for them?
No. They're not in my
size. I
size.
don't even want to know. Okay. Thank you.
Does she have a use for a fifth table leg? There was a table that only had 4 legs, but when I removed one, another one grew back.
Do we still have that table?
I'm experimenting on it. It's mine.
Okay.
Yes. But if you want to help with the experiments, then you should.
We'll come back to that later.
Okay.
Free firewood, buddy. Just imagining some guy with like the tavern brawler who just has the table strapped to his back. He just breaks off the legs and throws them.
Just repeated throwing a table.
Stupid.
Like hiding, count 4 table legs. Like, that's it. Pow! Son of a bitch. What is going on? Yeah.
Gosh. Found Crispy's character.
Right. But yeah, you do see that there's exactly one intact table in there that's just kind of pushed into the corner. It's kind of like lifted up on some other things. Sam,
shaky?
no. It's you have other things to do, and it's not ready for a duo yet.
Yeah, we gotta figure out how to get Eli back anyway. So thank you.
She hands you a table leg anyway.
Okay. I just let some info drop, so she'd be like, "Wait, what?" No.
So like you start leaving, and she goes, "Wait, what'd you say?"
Yeah, we traded Eli for prisoners.
You just hear shuffling. And you look over, you can see that she's like pulling her axe out from somewhere and getting like her armor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I expect nothing less.
So when do we leave to rescue him? Because I really want to get back to this table, but you know, we have to make sure he's safe.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be tomorrow sometime.
Why would you say that after I put my armor on, Sam?
Because it's cool looking armor.
It kind of is, yeah. But now I have to get out of it, and it's a lot harder. I don't like undoing the straps. Like she's just like she's doing what, like, you know, after you've had shoes for a long time, and you just don't mess with the laces.
Yeah.
she's doing that with her armor, which is way harder. But
I have a couple loose button-up shirts that I just don't unbutton. I just pull over my head. Like,
yeah.
Well, I'm over, man.
She goes, okay, well, as long as he's not going to die, done. We can wait till tomorrow. But if he's going to die, we have to go earlier.
Understandable.
I mean, I know you know that, but still. Are you guys okay?
I got hit with a branch a couple times. Lami, I think, also got hit with a branch. But a bunch of my chickens died.
Oh, I like those chickens.
Yeah. There's an individual holed up in my cabin in the woods where bad things have happened, but it's definitely not haunted.
I mean, she knows bad stuff's happened there.
Yeah, so the rest of us, you never stopped from saying it.
Is that who we're going to fight tomorrow?
Probably. We'll probably be
think-
fighting them.
I
I don't
think he's going to, like, take Eli and leave somewhere, do you?
That's quite possible.
Okay. But you can track him, right? Like, if he does that, you can just track him down.
I'm
'Cause I
pretty
can
good at
help.
that, yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw. And I'm pretty good at it, too. So, as long as he doesn't use some kind of crazy magic or something.
I was fighting to get to the mute button, sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm like, oh god, click on
I
it.
watched the struggle live. So-
Coffee went down the wrong pipe.
Oh no.
Anyway, Hattie, you don't know how to pick locks, do you?
A little.
For legal reasons. Okay, do we have lock picks?
Yeah.
All right, grab those.
But, I mean, there's only one set. It's gonna take me a second. There's like a lot of. Okay, yeah, give me a minute.
Okay, just come out in the front when you're done. Thank you so much, Hattie. You're invaluable to me. Valuable? Invaluable.
I think it's invaluable, but
language,
it
sorry.
always sounds wrong.
Yeah. It's like inflammable, right?
Yes. No. No, it isn't.
Like inflammable means flammable. Invaluable means valuable.
You can hear the, yeah, she's also not sure if that's correct. She's like, wait, it's not right? But yeah. Cool. So you had, God,
Yeah.
my eye is fucking with me today.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'll go out there. I'll assume introductions are happening or are done at this
well,
point.
they'd be done by then.
I'll head Kalan. What are these like ballerina shoes or like what are these?
Essentially,
I
they're fucking
imagined.
ballerina shoes, yeah.
Oh God. Okay. Hey, this is what we got.
You're kidding, right? Like, it's pretty
If
funny,
you want your
but...
like, I'm assuming you have an extra pair of shoes at home, correct? Or do I need to go out and buy you some boots?
No, I have some.
Okay.
Not,
This will, yeah.
yeah, they're not my work boots, as you would call them, but they'll do.
Well, this means you don't have to walk on wet ground. I mean, they're not. You're gonna have wet shoes, but
yeah, at least the rocks will be kinder, I guess. This is a really,
it's something.
You know, thank you. Just put some on.
Is either this or one's made for a bird? Don't ask me how.
That'll be for your daughters later.
Don't tell people about that.
You have daughters?
Bird daughters, yes. Don't
that
worry
are
about
birds?
it. Yep.
Oh.
This is my life partner, Sherlock.
I see. He actually does laugh. Well,
Immediately trying to cover it up, like no, like we're not talking about that.
Okay. Well, is that kind of like how people say that, like, you know, like a dog is like a fur child, or is that what you mean?
Sure.
Or
Let's go with that. That's easier to explain than what I actually have going on,
that sounds really interesting and
way more legal.
Hey, we were
Oh.
given permission.
Yeah, we
Or
were
you
given
were.
permission. It's just it doesn't tend to go well. All right. We worked with the silver thrush to eliminate some harpies, and I got some harpy eggs out of the deal. There. All right. I might have some harpy daughters.
oh, that's
I mean, not like
risky.
biologically mine. But
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. That would be. Yeah.
I mean, possible, but not great.
Yeah. Well, no, that's very kind of you. I mean, most people would not at all.
Yeah. Look,
Right.
I have a whole theory about it, but it's long and complicated. And
Sure.
right now, I think Adeline has some lockpicks back there, and she might try her hand at it. I might save us some coin from going to the blacksmith.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Right.
I'm just gesturing this whole time with the table leg, just because it's in my hand.
Like, she doesn't ask about that because she doesn't know
Yeah.
the context. Just like, came out with a table leg. Okay, whatever. Maybe he likes to fidget. She'll say, so look, as much as I don't really want to get into it, what else did you find out about Jenkins?
Whoever killed him did it in such a way to make it look like an animal attack, or he used their weapon to made it look like it was an unskilled cuts, but he was killed. It wasn't very pretty.
Yeah. Okay.
Few deaths are.
You
Yeah.
you're pretty sure it was the guy back there that did it.
I don't see who else it could have been.
Well,
as,
Yeah.
like
Dave,
had go ahead.
Ishla, did you happen to see the attack?
Usually,
The rumors going around is you two were around and there was a third person.
Yeah, Ishla will pipe up and say, I saw Dave was, and he says, drugged. I just remember smoke in my face, and then everything after that's foggy. And Ishla nods and says, but it was the man at the cottage.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Ishla.
I saw him fight with a guard, and it was ugly. And then you hear Kalon kind of clear her throat, and she goes, well, at least he fought. He got... Yeah, at least he got that. He was a pretty good guy, you know? Kind of like, maybe I'm just too sentimental, but, you know, having all the older brothers I had, it was like kind of having one of them around. They're all in Gurga, so might not get to see them again. Thank you though, for telling me and for your prayer that you said over him. I'm sure that helped to hopefully bring his spirit to rest or to pass on. But I know what will definitely help more is putting that bastard out there to the sword. If he's as skilled or magical as you say, I'm probably in over my head. But look, I want to go. I understand if you don't want to take me, if I'm a liability or something like that. But it would help a lot. I know you're heading out tomorrow,
Wouldn't you?
and I'll still be a little bit hurt, but
Wouldn't you rather go with your fellow guards?
you guys are
Like,
gonna
yeah, we
beat
might
them
be
to
ahead
it,
of you,
right?
but
Yeah, we could have a plan. We could go in. Y'all could follow about 10 minutes later.
It sounds a lot like I'm gonna miss it if that happens.
Well, 5 minutes. I mean, as long as there's a big enough space where he isn't alerted of a bunch of people following.
Well, what I'm saying is I'd rather go with you because you will confront him. If we're waiting, this task force may never see him. Right? You just explained to that lady.
This task force almost. This task force also might save our bacon because we may be old, laying on the ground about to die. So,
but I understand the logic you're saying, Colin.
Colin.
I don't have my notepad
colon.
up.
Colon.
I don't have my notepad put up, so it's in my head.
Callan.
I understand where you're coming from, anus. Jeez.
Sorry, my Ulus is a little rusty. Because I haven't started doing that. Or Thule. No, I'm Thule.
Anyway, yeah, I understand the logic behind that. And I don't want to keep her away personally, but we're not even sure if we're going to actually be fighting. Hell, there's a chance when we get there he could be gone already.
That's true.
Look, if he's gone, he's gone. But there's no way you're gonna let him leave without a fight, right?
I can't guarantee that. I genuinely don't know if, like, from the descriptions and reports, he's really, really good at getting away. Probably.
Probably.
I can't guarantee that I would absolutely. It depends. Like if it was between letting him get away and getting Eli from like a burning fire, I'd go towards Eli.
I'm not trying to predict the future. I'm just saying you're gonna try to catch him.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to catch him and potentially stab him really good.
Yep.
Just kind of giving you like an odd look. Just seemed kind of detached. Is
Attached?
detached.
Oh, detached. I'm really hungry right now. Like, starving. A lot of things is kind of feeling numb. So maybe I am detached. But I am honest in that I would love to stab him.
I just don't know how you keep so neutral. Maybe that's my inexperience showing. I leave it up to you. Look, you know where I stay, and I assume you're gonna leave a lot earlier than I will. And sorry, get closer to my mic. I'm assuming you're gonna leave a lot earlier than I will. So just come get me if you want to. And if not, then, you know, I'll understand. We'll go get the guard, we'll get our force together, and try to back you up.
We'll let you know, or not. It is a discussion we have to have.
I can find out tomorrow. And then Hattie finally comes out and goes, "Okay, I found them. All except there's a piece we won't need for a lock. So I just got the parts that we need. So it won't take too long." You guys head back over.
Ishla and Dave, can you please stay here? We'll be right back. Rahala, please keep them company. Maybe get them tea. I don't know.
I mean, I suppose I can. I don't even know where you keep all the tea things. I keep asking Eli, and he would like half tell me and then get distracted. So I can certainly boil some water.
Doesn't know where it is either.
Sam found it though, because Sam was like, "If I was a tea set, I would be here." And like, because
like Sam found it, put it back, and they were like, "Oh, where'd you get the tea?" And he's like, "Just where the tea's kept." And then like moved on, and like, oh, where is it? Where is it? Hold on, which cabinet? That was in a box. There's like 40. There's literally 40 boxes.
The one made out of pine.
But
just like looking at all the different woods, like I can't tell the difference.
So yeah, you guys head back. It takes Hattie a little while. She's not particularly skilled at disable device, but after a while, she does finally get the lock disengaged. And throws the door open and is like, "Ta-da!" First try. It was just a really long try.
Yeah.
And Kalan kind of gives her a bow. Says, "Thank you." Oh man, I have never missed this place so much. And kind of walks in, and you can see it's just like this very Spartan, like spot. Like there's like a cot and some other things. It's not a very big area. She kind of walks in there and pauses and turns around and just says, "Thanks again." Holds her hand out to like shake your hands, whoever goes first or whatever.
I think it would be apropos for Sam to do handshake first.
Why?
Fine, then Lamia will.
It's like firm handshake.
Yeah.
She kind of goes through and she says, I guess best of luck, and one way or another, see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, what is this?
Eyelash.
I think I have a broken eyelash or something. I'll have to deal with that later. That is pissing me off. It's been like this all day, too.
Oh,
Anyway.
man.
I know I had one of my mustache hairs go up into my nose. I'm like, focus.
Oh, I dealt with that earlier.
That's why you gotta trim
And
your
scissors.
mustache.
My mustache.
Okay, and then she'll like kind of slowly like step back and close the door. All right, she has been delivered safely home.
Cool.
Yep.
Mission accomplished. XP, whatever. No.
You gotta turn the quest in first. You don't get the
Yeah.
XP before you turn the quest in. Jeez,
No.
what do you think this is?
All right. Look at Lamia and go. Okay. Guess we need to go talk to that shaman, or
Well, you can. I was gonna go back to Alduin's and try and find a place for Dave and Ishla.
no. You got your money, right?
Yeah.
Here, I'll chip in to get him a place to stay. I'll give her. Can't be more than like 2 gold, right? Unless it's a really nice place.
Yeah, that's
That
a
could be.
while at it in.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Terran.
Hey.
Hey.
You come into
Thank
my
you for the
and
gift.
reward these babies players.
So you said 2 gold?
Yeah, I'll give you
Okay.
2 gold, and you can,
Okay.
I guess, match that in theory, if you wanted to, or pay the difference.
I'll help them with what they need help with. It's fine. Thank you,
I
Sam.
mean, I'm sure Eli would let us requisition some from the company if he was
Yeah,
here.
if I was there, I'd be telling you to write it off as a business expense.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
But we'll
He's dying.
deal
I
with
mean,
that
he
whenever
hasn't
gets
still
back.
He's
paid me
alive.
back for
He's
the
sleeping.
cure light potion, so who knows?
Anyway, I'll go talk to.
You haven't been in the same building as me with the money.
It's true.
That's why you haven't been paid yet.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, it does.
Well, no, I'm saying that it's like
At the moment,
Eli
it
was
doesn't.
he
What we're saying,
always
Panda.
pays his debts.
I go to see Shaman Momiri.
Oh, okay, you're doing that.
She
now.
told me where she could be found. Right? She did tell
I'm
me
going
that.
to.
yes,
I'm going
she did.
to unequip this entire eyelash, dude. Whatever.
Just get a new face. Take off that face, put a new one.
Dude, I wish. I so wish you could just. This one's pissing me off. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Rinse it under a faucet. Ah, there we go.
Right? You just like clean the whole thing out and be like, oh, that was the problem. But I also just think I have really bad allergies today, so I feel super congested. So you go to the shaman. So you head over there, and did our playlist end again? I'm just gonna switch it. Anyway, being stupid. So you head over to the wherever she was, which I think was in. Where was this? She would be East Town, near the central area. So little far from, because you had to go like back and like all the way out into Fay Alley and then all the way back again. So you both make your way back towards the office and then eventually kind of split off Lamy, you heading back to the office. Sam kind of peeling off to the east. Um, you have to ask around a little bit. Like, you know what sort of, like, what place you were kind of initially led to. Usually there's, like, a big, it's kind of open place of worship out there that's got, like, a lot of, like, flowers and, like a big tree and stuff out there. There's some people out there just kind of sitting, talking, a few of them praying. Ask around there a little bit, like, hey, where's Mamiri? And they start to point you around, and then finally, you find her at the cemetery. And you can see that she's like standing by, looks like a couple that she's like kind of talking to for a minute. And there aren't like headstones out here. You can see that it's mostly just like small trees and other like little plants and things that seem to like mark spots that have little carvings in them. Because you know that's mostly how people out here like tend to bury folks. So the whole place ends up becoming this like almost like a garden that is a testament to all of the people buried there. So they have like several plots that, you know, and eventually they're just kind of spread out, and eventually like spots open up and stuff, and they can dig in and bury people, plant more stuff, yada yada yada. But so you're pretty much like this large like garden with like a few trees and other stuff in it. You know, eventually once they get big enough, they'll move, like people will take them, that kind of stuff for the families. You can see her talking to someone for a little bit. A couple of minutes go by, and she finally she kind of notices you early, but then she like keeps talking to them, and then finally like will step away and kind of lead them to whatever conversation they're having. But they seem to just mostly be standing there in reverence to what appears to be a bush, which, you know, that means there's somebody buried there.
Sorry. This Mixifnate bush. Yeah.
So she'll come over to you. It says, "Good Bean, you made it back."
Aye. Got Colon. She's back at her house, or her home, over in Fay Alley.
He needs rest then.
Yeah.
I imagine the guard will move quickly.
Well, we are holding off on that for the moment. He has Eli, this individual that was perpetrator who killed the guard, kidnapped her.
She kind of like puts her hand on your arm and says, "You don't have to reveal all of this. I understand this isn't why you came to me."
Well, I need you to take something with the intent to destroy it.
And she holds her hand out.
Pull out that dagger.
She kind of examines it and says, "It certainly has the aesthetics of something meant for harm. Can you tell me of its abilities?"
When you critical somebody, no, I've used it, and it's when I've ended a life with it, it has given me life force from them, but it also removes that individual from the cycle.
Oh, sorry, I'm typing. I haven't seen Terran Alien in here in a minute. It's gonna be like 2 seconds. Okay, sorry. You say it removes them from the cycle. And you've interacted with her a little bit before. She's not super expressive. But when you say that, you can see that her eyes widen slightly. And there's there's like a tremble to her hand, almost like she almost dropped it, but she keeps hold of it. It says, "Ah, there are." Oh, oh, I understand. Where did you find this?
Quite a ways north from Hallett, out in the whatever they call that area, the uncharted or
Yeah, unclaimed.
something like that, unclaimed lands.
Yeah, unclaimed north.
Oh yeah, bunch of druids up there. I've been having fights on and off with them while we were there. One of those individuals had it.
I see. Sam, I pray you have not used this, have you?
It was near them.
Did you, when you used it, did you know?
Yes.
I see.
Heretic! Quack, quack, quack. No,
I will destroy this.
Yeah.
She says. I will destroy this. I can't do so here and now. She like, tucks it away. She seems to wrap some kind of like fibrous cloth around it as she puts it like into a pouch on her belt. It says, "It will take some time, but I will see it done." I have other questions, but I think those are less important than the wisdom I would like to impart to you. And I hope truly that you heed it. The removal of soul from the cycle is not merely a vengeance enacted on an individual. It is a mark against all individuals. The cycle itself is urged forward, composed of, and a vehicle to the souls of the living. Each that is removed weakens it. Each that is made undead stagnates in its waters. Those who are removed, it's whatever chance they had to do good in the future, whatever chance they would have for redemption is taken from them. And also for those whose lives they may have touched. I cannot stress enough to you. You clearly don't intend to do something like this again. But I would ask that you meditate on what those actions mean. Why you should not do them again. It is impossible to atone for that you do not understand. And I can think of no other thing that requires atonement more than this act. You are not a bad person for having done this. But it is a very terrible thing that you've done. She points at the pouch and says, "This was the right thing to do. It is a step. It would be very good for you to understand why it is so important." She like touches you on the shoulder and says, "If you are hoping for some sort of forgiveness, you will need to seek it from within. It's not my place."
I was just afraid I'd use it again on this individual who's I would say cartoonishly evil, but I don't think cartoonish is a you know
Right.
uh,
What is
is
cartoon?
yeah he's fiendishly evil in a way. Threaten one's land, animals, friends, all for just power. Uh, Also, just a killer. Death is what he reaps. So
You will find no qualms for me. You intend to deliver to him his very same crop. Is what he deserves. But only him. Possible at the other end of the cycle, perhaps he was you yourself, or Eli, or even me. Do not rob future generations of what his soul could be, even if his current presence is abhorrent. And I suspect it would give him some sort of satisfaction, anyhow. When will you confront this creature?
Eli will have the knowledge that he wants tomorrow in the morning. We plan to meet him just after that to hopefully get Eli back. And I don't know if we want to be early to that to try and kill him before he can get this information. Because this information, once known, can do devastating things. I'm being vague as it's bigger than anything I've ever dealt with.
I wish you luck. I suspect you won't need it, given your heritage, but I wish it to you regardless.
Yeah. Colin says she's gonna talk to the guard tomorrow. Or we asked her to give us a day, so it would. If they ask for your assistance, that would be great. I know. If I don't see from you again, just thank you for your help. Yeah, I'm trying to leave.
She just gives a nod as you're walking away. She says, "We will meet again, one way or the other." Cool.
Yeah.
Lamia, you're able to find a place for them pretty easily. You have money. 2 gold will get them almost 2 weeks each.
Okay.
Before they have to do anything. So,
Well,
plenty of time.
I did want to ask if they
Jeez.
wanted to be together or if they wanted to be separate, or
That
try
is up
and...
to you. They obviously are 2 individuals, so they kind of each want their own space. You can just suspect they would, but
Yeah.
If you're like, okay, look, we'll get you a room, it's still a favor, then that'll stretch a bit further.
No, if they want 2 individual rooms, then it's fine. So 4 gold then for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roughly. Well, no. 2 gold. Basically, a gold for each of them is 10 days.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the silver a night.
Then we can figure out.
Unless you want to get them at some high-end place, then it'll be double that.
No, it should be fine for a normal thing. Yeah. And I just, like, hey, if you want to hang out at Alduin's while you're trying to figure out this place to get comfortable around in, feel free. Right now we're kind of busy. We want you to stay in town just so we know where you are, and we do want to help you, but we're kind of busy right now.
Yeah, no, they definitely understand. So they chill there, and then for you two, are you just planning on resting the rest of the day, like kind of just waiting for morning, getting ready?
Actually, Sam, didn't you talk about trying to find a representative of House Modrek?
Yeah. That would be the next thing once I get back. I'd probably ask Mayor about that because he would be the one to know, probably. Hey, I need to talk to important people. Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to be a part of that, Lamia, or no?
I may as well, because I'm not tired, but Sam could be very tired very soon.
Sam's gonna have a drop off eventually.
Yeah,
Sam will be like,
"You've got a few hours left."
Hey, House Modrek, I need to talk to you. Down.
Right.
Face down in the mud. Yep.
Oh.
Okay, so you ask Mayor about it, and he says, "I don't have an immediate contact, but I can get one. You need to meet them tonight?"
Yeah, because we're moving tomorrow.
I can set something up. It may take a few hours.
We would appreciate it.
This is one of their agents we're dealing with who plan to turn, or not turn, but leave their organization, and I don't think they would take too kindly to that.
Yeah.
And since he's being petty, I'll be petty.
Mayor actually laughs and says, "I can appreciate a good bit of pettiness.
I'll have
see
no
to
love
it
for
you get that
Modrek.
meeting." Just, of course not.
Yeah.
After their, we'll call them negotiation attempts, I lost a bit of respect for them and the strong-arm tactics of the thugs. But I'll see to it you get your meeting. I'll try to set it up sometime tonight, which means you'll likely meet at the coin caller, but feel free to rest until then. I'll send for you.
Yeah, I'll like kind of flex his hands like, this stuff's still going. I took some medicine.
Medicine.
Yeah, that's what I'll call it.
You didn't even ask her about that either.
Nope. Look, it's better for Sam not to know what it is. Yeah. Oh yes, it's ginseng extract. You're supposed to add it to a liter of water.
Right.
Oh, I drank it straight.
Yeah, you put 2 drops of this in a gallon jug, and we'll be running around like you got nothing but coffee in you. How many drops is in a bottle? Oh man, hey, how many? Never mind. Cool. So you guys get that set up. And that's gonna take, like I said, a few hours before that. So yeah, you can't just like sit and rest. Like, you're not so pumped that you can't like sit still, but you're like, you kind of want to just like do stuff, even though your body does feel a little bit tired.
Mm-hmm.
So you can still like walk around the city, go get something to eat, that kind of thing. We will get back to what happens near the end of that time for both of you when we come back to you. But because a few hours do pass, Eli, you do finally get a full rest.
Hooray! I get to fix so many things on my sheet.
And Dave, you get to play today. So
Hooray! I mean, I already did. I already flubbed a roll.
that is true, you did, yeah. 10 seconds of scream time, natural 1.
Yep.
Ugh.
So, as you're waking up, you'll kind of notice like the door is open. You can see fucking dude is just kind of leaning in the doorway. Oh, shit. Okay, well. Hopefully he's not been just watching me sleep. That's weird.
That's weird.
But he's just kind of standing there. He's not looking directly at you. He's looking out of the doorway like he's just waiting.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually he'll say, "So you're awake?"
Yep.
Figured we might have some time to chat. Bit of time to kill here. I'm sure you're thinking of all sorts of things at the moment. But
Yeah, all sorts.
I'm not here to threaten you. You already know the situation you're in. I'm just curious. Who are you hiding this information for?
Well, that's a great question. So it's a long story, but we got sent to retrieve the information, and it might not be something we were supposed to have. So then we kind of like decided as a group it'd be better if we hid it until we kind of figured out where it needed to go, I guess.
Right. How well do you know the person who sent you after it?
Not particularly. Person is also a strong word. Not necessarily the word I would choose.
Perhaps entity would work better?
Yeah. That I think that is a far better term. I think it's more accurate in every way.
Fair enough. Eli, you seem like a practical sort of person.
I try to
in
be.
some senses. Good. I'm not going to try to convince you that my intent is righteous or somehow altruistic. I would argue it is not selfish, but it is not meant for the common good of all men.
Okay.
However, you also know you can't win every battle. You can't save every soul.
Mm-hmm.
You have an enemy in Modrak.
I do.
Oh, this entity who sent you on this job. Well, do you really owe them your loyalty? Do you owe them all of the opportunities that working with me will actually get you?
Maybe. Because I kind of owe them my life.
Because they saved you?
Yeah. It's a bit of a favor for a favor situation.
Well, you set your own prices when it comes to your life. So, that's up to you. But what I will say is you can probably see how many of the cards in this situation you don't hold. Don't you want to lean towards the side that actually proves to be a benefit? Without my assistance, Modrak loses quite a bit. They lose an ear to the ground. They lose a network of very capable people that can operate in the shadows. They lose a bit of discretion for their dirtier work. It gives you a pretty good opening. I may even be feeling generous enough to share some of my own information.
Was that so?
It is. It comes down to this, Mr. Wasif. Do you fail this job to give yourself a real chance to take down Modric? Because without it, you could work at this for years, maybe the rest of your life, running from them under whatever scrutiny they decide to put on you. Even if you cut one of the heads off of said snake, it will writhe for decades. At least, while they have certain assets.
Fair enough assessment. Like, I'm not gonna blame you for it, but I don't know. Doesn't feel right still, if you understand me. I can't go back on what I've already said, even if it benefits me. It's just not the kind of business I run here.
He looks over at you and says, you can, actually. You do have that power, and trust me, I think a lot of people would understand why you do what you do. It's not even simply results-oriented thinking. Consider all of the things Modric is involved in, and consider that your country is about to be at war, and they've set themselves up very well to benefit from that.
We may have, sure.
You see them as a disease on this country, don't you? I wouldn't blame you.
I don't know if I'd go so far as to say that. I think they're a problem, sure. I think they're a thorn more than they're a disease. They're an injury. They're not quite in the bloodstream of everyone here in Stegia. But also, as much as I like this country, I don't really have that much skin in the game when it comes to it.
You strike me more as a man of the people.
Right, but countries and, governments and all that, it's not that. It's the individuals. I mean, besides not coming from here and then not really coming from where I come from, I'm just more concerned in that people have enough food to eat.
He turns.
It's not like Modric is going to stop the war.
He kind of just sits down with his back against the wall and says, the country of Sitsegia itself, its government, its economy, these things won't suffer for Modric's presence. In fact, they'll likely flourish. Maybe some other minor nobility, as it were, may see their coffers emptied to an extent, and Modric's allies benefiting. But the country itself will thrive. They'll likely even have an advantage in their war with their sister nation. We may actually see a winner rather than an eventual stalemate and ceasefire and peace and yada yada yada. More boring things that I don't fault anyone for preferring. They just don't suit my line of work. But it is the people, the individuals, in fact, especially those at the street level, I should say, on the up and up. Those are the people who are not going to benefit from these things. That's the people who war hurts. That's the people who large bankrolls controlled by a select few individuals cripple. I wish I could tell you that there's a way it could be different. I am much older than I look. If you don't see them as a disease, Wasif, it is because you don't know enough about them. Don't sneeze at me, you fool. I have to roll a fortitude save now. Oh, good.
That's it. Sorry, I didn't bring my mask. I didn't think I was going to be a prisoner within 6 feet of somebody today. I definitely thought I was going to be outside. My bad.
Imagine.
Should always keep it in my pocket.
They like take the like gag out of you or whatever. You like cough. Sorry, bro, I have COVID. Bro,
just immediately sneeze on them.
I tried to tell you, you gagged me. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No. You would say you're a leper.
Oh yeah.
Circling back around.
To bring it back. Yeah.
Yep.
I tried to tell you, but you gagged me. You didn't wonder why my fingers were falling off, bro. I thought you were just nasty. Oh
my gosh.
Fucking wrestling with an armadillo. It was fun. I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Sorry. Go ahead, Dave. We're
we're
right near the end. We can't fly.
Yeah. Man, okay, so I don't know what I was to say. I had a thunk. Well, you're definitely right. You're older than me. You know more, I'm sure. And as much as that, you have to say that it's all high and empty words coming from you, since you still work for them. You still do their due diligence and their dirty work. It doesn't really matter what I think of them. What matters is what you do. And granted, my actions here can change what you do, but it doesn't change that you've done so much. You don't get to high road after you did all the things.
Oh, I don't intend to high road you. This is more of a negotiation. I just want you to see the potential of your actions here. You may have less skin in the game, as you said, on the national level. But you live here, and you bleed with its people. You have more at stake than I do. My skills will allow me to find work wherever I go, because there's corruption everywhere, and I am not... I want to be polite. I am not subscribed to the same ethics, morals that you are. I will not insult. Understand them. They're not for me. I do not take a high or a low road. I take my own. I am a selfish creature. But my objective here is not purely selfish.
Sure. Okay, so I can buy that. I can buy that. You're doing things for your own reasons, your own value system, and that your objective can be used in a multitude of ways, and potentially to benefit others, and you're giving me that opportunity here. But that said, I've never been a greater good kind of guy.
I suppose there's no real counter to that, is there? Well, I suppose we'll see how it plays out. For what it's worth, I'm rooting for you, as long as you are not acting against me. I think you could accomplish some real change.
I do appreciate the vote of confidence, and I don't know if real change is even possible sometimes, but as you say, you're much older than me and have seen a lot more, so maybe you know.
Or I could be lying, of course.
True.
You should keep an eye on your boy Sam, by the way. Something very terrible happens to a person when they've destroyed a soul. Sometimes it's immediate. Sometimes it takes years to manifest. But it breaks a part of you. To be candid, a part of you never stop missing. But you can't get it back once it's gone. I have seen kin of mine driven mad by the loss. I myself have experienced it. This is what you get when you come out the other side completed. You wouldn't want to see what happens to those who don't find healing. So, be sure you don't let him brood or fester too much. On his own, it will get worse before it gets better.
I certainly appreciate the friendly advice. I will tell you, though, old Mr. Goodbean there, it's got to be one of the toughest, most resourceful people I've ever met. So, I bank on anybody coming out somewhat decent, and I'll put money on him.
More than money, you will need your time, attention. Because he's already given in to the temptation of anger once. It will only be more tempting still. I suppose it's possible all of these words mean nothing if they come in here firing arrows and spells at me, and then... I am sorry, truly, Eli, but I will have to kill you at that point. But know that I take no relish in the act. You seem like the sort who's fun to drink with.
I've been told I'm quite amenable. And dare I say affable. No hard feelings.
All business.
It's funny because those are his traits, I'm pretty sure, guys.
Yeah, affable is the trait. That was the bit.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Anyways, so yeah. Well, I'd prefer we can just get this all resolved, nice and clean. I realize too, as much as I was talking about not being a greater good sort of guy. One of the things I am, though, is a dedicated... businessman is the wrong word. Because I don't care that much about the business. But when I take a job, when I follow a request, I tend to go through on it. So long as it doesn't have a conflict of interest with something I've done before. And I realize that this name is a conflict of interest, specifically with Mishani. And now, as much as I didn't take the job for her, she has nothing to do with this. Letting out secrets is kind of against the whole shtick, and I don't know. Can you really afford to piss off a deity? I don't know. Maybe you can. I can't.
Well, it is far easier. It is far easier to piss one off than it is to never impact one at all. They have their own agendas, but to each their own. Please do consider what I've said, though, Eli. You have several hours to mull it over. Can I get you anything? I don't know where everything is, but there are things here.
There are, and I gotta be honest, I don't know where anything is either. The only time I was really out here, I was trying to make it not haunted, basically. And I then tried to leave as quickly as possible. So, Sam did a bunch of redecorating, though. It's quite nice in here, unless you moved stuff about.
No, why would I move things?
You read a book and it blew up. No.
I don't know. that did happen. I did read an exploding book, yes. Okay, well then, yeah, you did a nice job redecorating. I have no idea what anything is. Can I confide a truth in you that I've told very few people? I don't know where things are in my own office. Like, almost all of them. The reason I have people who work for me is because they know where the things in the office are.
I mean, delegation is a task of leadership. I'll go find some food for you because I don't want you to die before the morning, and I don't know how long it's been since you've eaten.
I am famished, and I honestly don't either. It's been such a end-to-end run lately that it's been at least a day.
I see. Well, then I'll find you something, and then I'll get out of your hair for you to ponder. Well, whatever people do these days.
Oh, I was gonna go with ruminate.
That's a good one. But he will
Yeah.
leave the room. And you hear Aldwin just go, "The guy's a dick.
That's I was waiting for that.
I don't want that guy at all."
Because I was gonna see if I could talk to him. I was like, yeah, I know, right? I mean, he's incredibly polite about it, but he still is.
He's so smug.
It's like
Is this
looking
what
in a
people
mirror.
think you're like?
Yes, all the time.
Oh. You gotta do something about your reputation, mate.
You're part of the problem.
Oh, now you're blaming me. Look, I just follow you around.
Just gotta share some of the bad news here. You get some of the good too.
Also,
Make it positively easy to creep people out. It's great.
after you eat, I found something.
All right. Do
Well, I
tell.
found out that wall over there is a little weaker. You're gonna need your strength though if you're gonna try to break through it. And don't know if you can outrun that bloke, but you got like fancy tricks and such. You got any left?
Well, I've got to get these off first, and
Yellow nose. Oh, bollocks. Okay, well, yeah, we gotta figure that out. Right,
Yeah.
Eli, you think we're host?
bit, but it's never stopped us before.
Oh, yeah, but like, how bad is it?
Bad.
Bollocks. All right, well, guess you better get to looking.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Have
come
to
back
do
with
something.
food and all that, and then he stops and chats again. We're not gonna have a moment alone. I cannot get his accent.
Nah, yeah. Look, I'll be brief this time. I'll be amenable enough, but not so chatty. I don't think he's going to tell me anything else that's really helpful. He's very careful.
I hate it when they're smart.
It certainly makes this harder.
Yeah. All right, we're over. So we'll pause there till next session.
Okay. Let me finish the snail poll. I believe it was Sam that rolled 2 1s.
He did because of all them chickens.
Yep.
Because apparently I count for all my chickens. There should have been a chicken option on the poll.
Right. But yeah, very, very talky session, of course. So yeah, that's it. Oh wait, if you left early, you shouldn't have. There's one more thing. So Eli, as you're sitting there pondering what to do, you hear from behind you, psst, psst. You look back. There's nobody there. Your shadow's over here. You finally look down and you see underneath like
Really, Ghost?
like a tilted box.
It's all a ghost.
There's like
Now-
a tilted box.
Now is wall ghost.
Some like folded up bags and other things, and you see poking out from under one appears to be a carrot.
Oh, Shalubi!
Can you hear me? And that's where we'll stop the session.
Nice.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, that's good. I hate how good that is.
I can't feed those to Nix anymore. Now that they've talked to me. It's just wrong.
Don't let Sam hear about it. Sam loves carrots.
Meanwhile, Nick's far away is like, what? No, I don't care. I don't care. I'll eat it.
I'll eat them.
I'll specifically eat all the talking carrots.
If I had the teeth for it, I'd be a carnivore. I'd eat all of you.
The sentience makes it more delicious.
Carnivorous horses is a terrifying concept.
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
it is.
Especially because
Okay.
they're freaking. What is it called? Let's go to the exit screen. What is it called? Not opportunistic, but they will eat meat. That's why you've seen like gifts and stuff of them like eating baby chickens and shit.
Yeah,
What
they,
the fuck?
Cows as well.
They love baby chickens, man.
Yeah, all of the
Look at
obligate
that all day.
carnivores. That's what they're called. Obligate
Yeah.
carnivores, where
They
if
will
they're
be
starving,
like,
Oh, that's nutrients.
yeah,
I'll eat nutrients.
like if they're starving,
I've been eating
they'll
nothing
eat
but like grass. Grass isn't really high in nutrients, y'all. They want like oats and like stuff with seeds and like stuff that has protein in it. Like
I still
nutrients
got
in
that
general.
term wrong. Either way,
They love
yeah, we gonna do a raid.
stuff with sugars in it.
No Shadow Legends, of course.
Not
Maybe
until they pay us.
eventually.
Nope.
So I mean, genuinely, I'm kind of surprised, but not too surprised.
No, we're not doing Better Help. We're not doing Raid Shadow Legends either.
We're not. We have to hit affiliate to start getting.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Generally speaking. Which no, that's probably not gonna happen. Which is okay. I don't care.
Totally fine.
If I ever own, I'll do ads for small businesses around town. Come on down to the 7-Eleven on the corner of May and 63rd.
Specifically, just like specific, really
Hit them
specific
flirts,
places.
bruh. We gotta go.
Okay, yeah, I will.
I have teeth.
So do I. We are on all of the social media platforms that you could dare to find us on at unnatural_1s. Please come and say hi. Also, the replay of the stream posts every Monday on YouTube at unnatural_1s. Do all of the interactive things you're supposed to do, where you like and comment and subscribe and all those fun things. There's also other videos on the channel that aren't just replays, and then you can check those out. We do have a Patreon, which is unnatural_1s as well. And right now you can get in at every tier for the low price of $1 for a limited time. And there is stuff going up on that. Now that I've finally got my office figured out, I just have to get my recording files onto this computer, and then I will have more episodes of the tabletop
Thingy.
tours thrown up for people. I just have to get my electronics all in order after moving. I apologize for the break because of that, but I'm pretty much there. So got that figured out. But yeah, more stuff coming all the time. And then, we do this every Tuesday. We're here.
Yep, every Tuesday except the one where I had a broken spine.
Yeah, we missed only one. In 2 years we've been doing this, we've missed one.
Yeah, we've been really good about that.
And it was just because it was like there was like no way around it. So
Yep, we made Halloweens. We've made other holidays. I don't know.
I made it through
sometimes being over 30 happens.
circumstances this year.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, but usually we're here unless there's catastrophe. Yeah. So Vancouver by Night, I think is we've rated them
also
before forever ago, and it's been a while.
Do you have a Discord? And the link is in the thing. If you are on YouTube watching this, by the way, the links are all in the bottom. Yeah, bottom. The description.
Yeah.
It's in the bottom. You should check that. But
They
yeah,
are-
Discord's fun.